everybody in here. Start this class. Let's get it. Let everybody know we live. Tap in, y'all. We live. Go ahead and share this, okay? You probably had some plans tonight. Go ahead and cancel them shits, okay? Okay. All right. So we just getting everybody in. Hold on. I'm restricted on TikTok, so until the 20th. So we'll be back on TikTok on the 20th. I don't know when Instagram letting the restriction up. So we on Facebook. All right. So yeah, greetings, y'all. Peace for everybody that's tapping in. Make sure you share this. I know some people that's trying to go out tonight. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would definitely cancel all your plans tonight, okay? I would definitely call your friend right now and say, hey, y'all, something came up, all right? I would definitely call you. If you're going on a date tonight, I would definitely cancel the date. Tell your date to come on over, all right? Because, all right, you about to learn some shit that you're not going to learn in school, some shit that's not on any platform the way I'm about to break it down to you. All right, so I'm literally about to give the game away today, okay? Not saying that this is the only way you can get it. I'm just saying there's a lot of folks that's confused and trying to figure out, man, how do I say this? What do I say? What do I put on my bill? Okay, so, I'm just trying to get everybody in, y'all. So go ahead and make sure you have a bill. Grab a bill while we get everything situated. All right, go ahead and get a bill while we get everything situated. It doesn't matter what the fucking bill is, y'all. Okay? It doesn't matter what the bill is. It could be your rent. It can be your car note. It can be your medical bill. It can be, y'all, any damn bill. Any bill. All right? I know, and for anybody, so once we start rolling, y'all, can y'all please get anybody together that first comes in, because there's going to be people coming in and say, hey, y'all, what are we doing? What kind of bill? You see what I'm saying? So can y'all kind of police the locker room? All right, so again, I'm a sports dude, so I played sports in high school all through my life. All right, so one thing you had to do was be able to police the locker room. If the locker room didn't police itself, all right, 9 times out of 10, that was a bad team. All right, so since we're all on the same quote-unquote team, all right, if you say you're on the team, all right, make sure your brothers and sisters are found. Make sure your brothers and sisters are on the right track. So if you see somebody that's just coming in while we're already rolling, because I know folks is just going to come in and be like, hey, y'all, what are y'all talking about? Get them together. Let them know, hey, brother, I got you. He's on baby. You see what I'm saying? Just so we can save time, because y'all know we literally can do this shit for hours. All right, for those that wasn't on my Instagram, where we literally was on Instagram for 4 hours, not saying that it was meant to be like that, but it was just 4 hours of straight information. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't know how long we're gonna be on this live tonight. Okay, I really don't fucking know. All right, I don't know. All right, I got my situation rolled up. Okay, so I'm feeling great right now. All right, so I hope you are too. All right, so right now I hope y'all are getting the bill out. We're just waiting for some more folks to get in. All right, we're waiting for some more folks to go ahead, get a bill out. Get a bill out. All right, and I hope you're not distracted right now, because I will highly advise. Okay, where's my lighter at? That's what I need. Hold on, because this is not TikTok. This is Facebook. I forgot I can smoke on Facebook. Hold on, y'all. I gotta find my lighter. All right. So yeah. So we good. We are good. So make sure y'all get y'all situation. Make sure y'all get y'all notes out. All right. I got my other phone. All right. Ready, located. All right. That's what I'm going to be reading off of. All right. Free class, y'all. Free class. All right. If you still paying the bill with cash, I'm here to say go ahead and tap into this class. All right, there's gonna be a lot of folks that's gonna tap in. There's gonna be a lot of folks that tap in, so I don't want to hear shit. Nobody trying to no trolling. Y'all see somebody trying to troll and shit? Y'all see somebody? Yeah, I was supposed to quit, bro, but man, it's so hard to quit doing what I do, man. It's so hard to quit, man. I don't do coke. You see what I'm saying? I don't do crack. I don't do Molly. I don't do Zans and nothing like that. So it's like this. All right, this keeps me in a good mind frame. All right, and it's sad to say that, but I'm here to admit that. All right, all right, this live is going to change your life, y'all. Please tag someone, anyone, everyone. All right, everyone you know. All right, everyone you've been talking about this consumer law, contract law with, tag them. All right, because what I have to give tonight, y'all, is literally what's in my paid courses. All right, it's in my paid courses. So I got students that aren't paying any bills. All right, they are simply performing their bills. Okay, I have students that don't pay no bills. They literally perform their bills. Okay, yes, me. Yes, moi, the guy with the face tats. Yes, hands tats. Yes, the guy that's smoking on camera. Yes. Read or see it and digest it. All right, read it. Okay, no suit on right now. Okay, no suit on. Okay, all right, none of that is on right now. All right, so this is what it is. Tonight is gonna be a major night, y'all. Get your bill out. All right, I'm gonna tell you what to put on your bill. Wait a minute before I get into that. This is not legal advice. I am not an attorney. Okay. I am not a lawyer, okay? This is just for information, okay? Entertainment, okay? And educational purposes only. All right, so anything I say tonight, be careful, people, okay? Because you're on your own. I just want y'all to know that. You're on your own. So a lot of y'all gonna just run and do exactly what I'm telling you tonight, all right? And all right, try this shit without understanding what's going on if you want to, okay? All right, try this shit if you want to, all right? All right. No, you don't gotta. Oh, I'm glad somebody asked me that. Let me go ahead and do this. Let me go ahead and do this disclaimer. All right, let me go ahead and do this disclaimer. You don't got to correct no motherfucking status. All right, you don't got to go authenticate no motherfucking birth certificate. All right, none of that. All right, so tonight, all you got to do is use your common sense. All right, all you got to do is read after we get off this live when you have time, okay? Because that's your status correction is your capacity, all right? Meaning if you don't got a capacity to do any of this, you're going to fail, all right? Literally, you can do everything I tell you to do tonight, and you'll still fail. You know why? Because you aren't reading shit. Your credit don't mean a motherfucking thing. You can have a 222 credit score, all right? None of that shit matters. I'm going to tell you why. Don't worry. Y'all sit back. Just sit back, relax, let me build, let me change your goddamn life. All right, it's really that simple. All right, I wish somebody did this shit, and we on Facebook, so this live can get saved. You know, my TikTok lives can't get saved, so it be like one and done. It's like I don't like how they do that. Like everything I done said ain't saved, but I got it. But tonight, this is gonna be saved. All right, so make sure y'all share this. All right, make sure y'all share this. Make sure y'all share this. We are live, okay? We are live. Get your pen out. Get whatever the fuck you got to get out. Some people say, well, I'm a visual learner. Well, I'm going to make the visual examples for you, okay? Well, I'm more of a literature learner. Well, I got the motherfucking literature for you, okay? Well, I only speak in professional terms. Well, I'll switch my ebonics up for you, okay? I'm going to do all that for you. Well, I don't learn in that. You got to teach it to me in the street lingo. Well, I got you, street brother. I'm going to break it down to you. So it's no ifs, no wins, no ifs, ands, or buts, no excuses. You just got to sit back. I would definitely screen record this, okay? Because I don't know what they're going to do with my account after this, okay? I really don't give a fuck. To be honest, all y'all, we're really saving so many lives with this information. Okay, it's so many, and it already got my personal website already built, y'all. I'm just waiting to see how far they gonna take it with all these social medias. Okay, keep in mind we good, y'all. It's okay. I'm gonna get this message out. All right, so this is what it is. We are talking about the endorsement process. All right, we are going to talk about what to do when they don't accept our endorsement. All right, because a lot of people are in a situation where they sent their shit off and they're not getting the answer that they want or the answer that they understand. Okay, so tonight, y'all, yes, I feel like Oprah. You free, you get free, you get freedom, you get freedom. All right, feeling like Oprah tonight. Okay. We on some Oprah shit, not the weird shit that she was on. All right, we on some Oprah shit. All right, so go ahead and get your extra whatever it is you need to be looking up right now. All right, if you got an overdue bill, if you got a past due bill, all this shit is for you. Okay, all right, okay. Remember, go ahead and get a bill out. I don't have a bill in front of me because I don't need to have a bill in front of me, y'all. And that's going to be, you're going to come to a point where you don't even need to look at the motherfucking bill because you already know what's on there. Okay? Go ahead and get your bill out. And I already know some people are going to go ahead and answer these questions before people ask, well, what if they don't send me bills? Well, what if they don't goddamn send me bills? What if they don't send me? When you go online, what the fuck do you see? What the fuck do you see when you go online? Print that bitch off. Like, it's that simple. Go to whatever you see online and print it off. And if you can't see it online, it's okay. All right, because eventually you're going to print that off. You're going to print it off. Some of y'all may not be near a printer right now, which I understand. All right, so you need to get you a scrap piece of paper right now and a pen so you can write this shit down. All right, you can label it things I need to write on my bill. All right, I'm going to literally tell you what needs to go on your bill for performance. All right, and this method is helping many folks get out of paying bills using a Federal Reserve notes. And my students, a lot of them are literally performing their contractual obligations, okay? So when y'all see me posting folks getting their titles, they did that by enforcing their titles, rights, and interests, family, okay? They didn't get those titles by paying it back. How many of you are paying a monthly note, all right? How many of you are paying rent monthly? How many of you are paying back a credit card? How many of you are stressing about student loans? How many of you are stressing about what the fuck is on your credit report? How many of you are stressing about a motherfucking credit score? All right? I'm sure all of us here, well, some of us here, all right, a lot of us here, all right, is living in one of those categories. Okay, so first and foremost, I want everyone after today or on Monday, do whatever you got to do, to go ahead and get the fuck out of auto bill pay. All right, just go ahead and get the hell up out of there. I want you to look at the auto bill pay like a crack house, and everybody was in that motherfucker getting high, and you just learned that you don't got to get high no more, and you can walk your ass up out of there, because that mindset is like the crack house. All right, go ahead and get that situation is like the crack house. Like you just giving up shit and you're thinking it's good for you when it's really not. So what I want y'all to do is go ahead and get the fuck out of auto bill pay. All right, I know you thought it was less stressful just to put your shit on auto bill pay and hook up your credit card to it so they can just automatically take the payment out. But I'm here to let you know, family, when you do that, you are literally gifting them, donating them extra funds for no reason when all you gotta do is learn what we're going to do tonight. All right, so go ahead and get a bill out. All right, go ahead and get the bill out. All right, go ahead and get the bill out. It doesn't matter if it's in delinquent. None of that shit matters, okay? We're talking about the account. All right, we're talking about the account. Okay? All right? So for those that got your bill out right now, again, I don't have a bill in front of me, okay? Because it's going to be a point in time. You don't even got to look at this shit. You can do this shit with your eyes closed. Matter of fact, I could do this whole motherfucking live with my eyes closed. Like, I'm just gonna motherfucking do that just so y'all can see how real this shit is. All right, don't laugh, okay? All right, for those that's coming in, figuring out why is his eyes closed, let him know he is not praying. Okay. All right. I just want y'all to see how easy this shit is. All right. So everybody got their bills right now. All right. Do you see the bill? All right. I want you to answer that to yourself. Do you see the bill right now? Yes. All right. You see the bill? Do you see the name on the bill? All right. Yes. You see the name on the bill. All right. I'm here to let you know that the name on the bill is not your name. All right, that's the name of the corporation. Okay, that's the name that you're doing business for. All right, the name on your bill is one thing you need to understand. All right, the name on the bill is the name of the principal. All right, the name of the principal is the name that you do business for. Okay, that's one thing. Principal's name, go ahead and check that off. Principal name, principal name, principal name. All right, the next thing you need to be looking for is the principal's account number. Do y'all see on the bill anywhere about the principal account number? All right, I hope no one is asking questions right now because my motherfucking eyes are closed. So I can't fucking see what you're saying right now. All right, so just listen to what I'm saying and try to locate the information. All right, so if, for anybody that's in the congregation right now, get thy brother and thy sister together. All right, let them know I'm not motherfucking praying. All right, I'm just got my eyes closed because I want to show y'all how easy this shit really is, okay? You can do this shit with your eyes closed when you understand what the fuck is going on. All right, as easy as 1, 2, 3, A, B, motherfucking C. All right, so go ahead and get that bill. You see the principal's name on there, meaning the name that's on the bill that's in all caps. You see the principal's account number somewhere on that bill. All right, third, you see a principal's balance. All right, for all of you that's looking at your bills right now, my motherfucking eyes are closed. So I want you to look at the bill for me. And I want you to ask this question to yourself. Does that bill have a motherfucking negative behind it? Or in front of it, my bad. Does that bill have a fucking negative in front of it? You just ask yourself that. All right, my eyes are closed and I can't see anything. I want you to see that there is no negative in front of that bill, family. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to visualize. Remember, my eyes are closed. I want you to visualize that number inside of a bank account. All right? So, and then I want you to visualize that bank account. Visualize that same number without a negative in front of it. All right? Would you be able to use that money in that bank account? Or is that money that you will be owing? Again, my eyes are closed. I cannot look at what you're looking at right now. I just want you to ask yourself that. All right, the amount that you see on the bill, I want you to forget everything else. Fuck what your mama done told you. Fuck what your daddy done told you. Fuck what granny done told you. I know you love her like never before. I know you loved your granddaddy like never before. Rest in heaven if they are not here right now. But I want him to let you know they was fucking wrong. Okay? They was fucking wrong. That's just what it is. All right. So that number that you see on that bill, all right, we've been trained to stress about that motherfucking number whole time, people. That is a credit. All right. If you see that number in your bank account, now some of you may have more money than the amount that you see, but some of you don't have the amount that you see on the bank account in another bank account. All right. So what you need to understand is you have credit, family. It doesn't matter how much money you have in your pockets. It's about the information that you have in your mind. So I'm going to open my eyes right now. All right, because I just want y'all to knock out those three things right down: the principal's name, principal's balance, and the principal's account. All right, the principal's name, principal's balance, principal's account. That's the only thing I want you to focus on. I don't want you to focus on no words. All right, none of the words fucking matter. Only word that matters is the principal's name, the numbers, that's the principal's account number, and the principal's balance. Okay? Does everybody have that? All right? So I'm going to go ahead and open my eyes. All right? Do y'all see what I just was speaking about? All right? Can I get just say yes if you see that. If for those that's just coming in, get a motherfucking bill. All right, if this ain't for your spirit, get the fuck up out of here and continue your normal ass life. All right, just go ahead and just log off and continue your motherfucking normal ass life. For y'all that's just he ain't following along, I think you should log the fuck out and continue your normal ass life because you think shit is a game. I'm only acting funny so I can keep your attention right now. All right, because that's the only way you can teach people is to keep their attention. All right, the only way you can really keep somebody's attention is they're fucking laughing. All right, so why not throw this shit inside of an entertainment method, okay? Because a lot of folks don't motherfucking read. All right, I can literally get over here all day and say, hey, God, you need to read 15 U.S.C. 1605. You need to read 1601. You need to go to 12 U.S.C. 1431. You need to read Federal Reserve Section 16. You need to read Federal Reserve Section 29. You need to read the Bill of Exchange Act. You need to read you know how many people wouldn't read that shit? You know how many people wouldn't read that shit? Okay? So back to the bill, all right, because I don't want to waste nobody's time. All right, we're looking at three things right now. All right, we're looking at three things right now. You first of all, for those that's just coming in, I want you to stop what you're doing, and I want you to go grab a bill somewhere. Most people got a little section in their drawers where they throw all their bills because they real scared of the shit. You see what I'm saying? Because they feel like they can't afford the shit. Ain't read a motherfucking thing. All right, so most of us did that. So go ahead and go to the damn kitchen. All right, most time it's in our kitchen or somewhere to the side. Go ahead and go grab an old ass bill. It doesn't even motherfucking matter. Just go grab a bill somewhere. All right, you got about a good 30 seconds. Go ahead and grab an old bill. If you got an extra phone, if you got a laptop, just go ahead and pull up a bill online. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you what the hell is going on. Your credit don't motherfucking matter. All right, your credit score can be a 100. It doesn't motherfucking matter. All you got to do is sit your ass down. All right, you got to do what Rose Parks did. Sit the fuck down and you can make change. All right, sit the fuck down and you can make change. Sit the fuck down and you can make change. All right. Okay, not sit the fuck down and be a bum, all right? Not sitting the fuck down and be a bum, but sitting the fuck down and start reading so you can apply. All right, all right, all right. This is what it is. All right, on your bill, you see an all caps name? That is the name of your bank, family. That is the name of your bank. That is the name of your business, family. Every bill that comes in that all caps name is not your name. That 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 is the name of your business. That is the name of your business. That is the name of your business. You know, we got to do real rituals and shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to say things 3 times for it to stick. All right? So the thing is, once you understand that that's the name of your business, you understand that you can detach yourself from that name. Okay, you're the one that's supposed to be controlling that name. All right, that bill that you receive, all right, that bill that you receive every month, no matter if it's a car note, rents, phone bill, medical, child support. How many of y'all on child support? You better listen up. All right, child support, student loan. How many of y'all are paying back a credit card? All this applies to all this shit, okay? Your whole life is revolved around this shit, but you're too distracted by shit that means really nothing, okay? You're too distracted by entertainment shit. There is somebody right now that's just watching my words right now, ain't pulled up no bill or nothing like that. They're just sitting there laughing, ha ha, hee, ha ha, hee, ha, hee, ha, ha, hee, ha, 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 hee. And then 2 years later, they're gonna be like, God damn, bro. Oh, let me tap in, bro. What I gotta do to tap in, bro? What I gotta do? What I gotta do? I remember you were talking about blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Just a bunch of motherfucking minors. You know what I'm saying? Just a bunch of goddamn minors. Just a bunch of grown-ass minors. And we're gonna explain what a minor is, all right? Okay? All right, so you see 3 things on the bill. Name is in all caps. That name is all caps, meaning that's the name that you control. All right. You see the account number, correct? Somewhere on that bill, you have the account number. Again, I don't have a bill in front of me. I'm just going off your bill right now. So I really hope you're paying attention. All right. Go ahead and have your goddamn bills right now. If you're just tapping in, make sure you get a motherfucking bill. All right. Get a motherfucking bill. Go ahead and cancel all your goddamn plans because they don't mean anything. They ain't shit. All right. There's nothing going on tonight but this right now. All right, I guarantee you whatever was going on that you was doing tonight, you can do that shit next week, or you probably been doing it every motherfucking week. You about to go to the club or some shit like that. You about to link with your girls. You about to link with your boys, go get a section of some shit. You about to go stand on the motherfucking wall. You're motherfucking scared of women, so you ain't gonna say shit. You see what I'm saying? You about to go in there mean mugging motherfuckers. About to go play VIP line and shit like that. About to go in there get drunk as hell off your pills and be mad as hell the whole time mean mugging. And then you gonna go home with no woman, go back home, play the game and shit, fall asleep. All right, so go ahead and cancel all your plans, bro. Then go ahead and tap into this, all right? Because this is going to show you how you don't even got to do all that no more. All right, you ain't got to do all that no more. Okay, you ain't got to do all that no more. All right, so go ahead and look at the bill. The name on the bill is not your name. That's the name that you control. All right, the account number that you see, all right? Because sometimes these bills will be in the shapes of rectangles, squares, long, short. So many people get lost by, well, my bill doesn't look like a normal bill. I'm like, do you see a principal balance? Do you see a principal name? Do you see a principal account number? They be like, yeah, all right, motherfucker, it's a goddamn bill. It don't matter if it's tall, short, skinny, or small. There's no discrimination here. Okay? There's no discrimination here. All right? Okay? Okay. All right, so the name that's in all caps is the name that you control. All right, the principal's account number or the account number that you see is the account number to the principal. Remember, you're not the principal, okay? The balance that you see, I know y'all see a balance on there, that exact number that you going to work and going to pay. Some of y'all turn it up tonight, all right? Because it's been a long, difficult week. Ooh-wee, it's been a difficult week. Ooh-wee, Monday through Friday. Some of y'all work more than 12 hours. Some of y'all work more than 8 hours. Some of y'all work 8 hours. Some of y'all work hours. You see what I'm saying? And you did all that. Okay. That's why you going out tonight, because you're using these 2 little days. You're really using these 3 days to celebrate. Celebrate what? Celebrate what? That your bills are being paid wrong? I'm here to burst your bubble. Okay? Yeah. I'm here to burst your bubble. Okay? If you're working to pay a bill, okay, I'm here to let you know we were doing it wrong. Some of us have learned to perform our bills instead of paying them. Oh my goodness, and there's certain things we're not even stressing about no more. Like man, I'm a funny dude, but a lot of folks that start living like this really be like in a really emotional state. You know what I'm saying? Like really, because they can't fathom the fact like, goddamn, I just endorsed my bill and they just used my positive balance and applied it to my motherfucking account. Thank you, brother. So what do I do about next week? Oh, they'd be like, what do I do about next month? What do I do about, like, what the fuck you mean what you do about next month? You just set this, you just did it. You just won the motherfucking Super Bowl. What the fuck you mean? Y'all know how many people that be getting Remedy they be thinking to themselves, oh, do I gotta do this for next month? Yeah, same bill, but you're not gonna have to put up the same fight. You see what I'm saying? So if y'all have any plans tonight, please cancel them shits. All right, I promise you, because you might end up not working for nobody one day. Might be sooner than expected. Okay, I'm 30 years old now. I retired at the age of 28. Okay, I'm 30 years old now. I retired at the age of 28. Okay, I just up and did that shit. All right, you ain't supposed to be working no way. You ain't supposed to be creating multiple streams of income anyway. And I'll tell you why. It sounds like some crazy ass shit, y'all. I know it does. A lot of y'all are real successful in your multiple streams of income, but what the fuck are you doing with those multiple streams of income? What are you doing? You going to pay in a motherfucking bill that's already motherfucking paid. So clearly there's still a detachment from something. All right? Okay? So let's get it. So on the bill, all right, you see the name, you see the principal's balance, you see the principal's account. That principal's balance that you see, family, is a positive balance. So that positive balance is supposed to be accepted and transferred to the principal's account, family. All right, so listen to it. You're supposed to transfer the principal's balance, that positive, and you're supposed to transfer it to the principal's account. That's what they are sending us bills for. Y'all, you're not supposed to be working and paying fucking bills. I know what your grandma told you. I know, yeah, my mama told me the same thing. My dad told me the same shit. All right, that was wrong. All right, every single bill that we receive, we're supposed to accept it and send it back in, family. So go ahead and get your scratch sheet of paper out. All right, go ahead and get your scrap sheet of paper out. Go ahead and get your scrap sheet of paper out. Get your scrap sheet of paper out right now. All right, right now we're looking at any bill. It don't matter what the fuck the bill is. It can be a car note. It can be rent. It can be a credit card, man. What else, y'all? Child support. How many of y'all on child support? Go ahead and whip that bill out, all right? Because this is where I'm about to show y'all how we're supposed to be endorsing our bills. Because if we don't do this and we don't perform, 10 times out of 10, we're doing something to pay the bill with the bill. I'll say it again, 10 times out of 10, you're probably paying the bill with the bill, which is insanity. Think about it. What is 2 plus 2, family? 2 plus 2 equals 4. All right, 2 plus 2 equals 4. Meaning, if the balance is $2 with no negative in front of it, and you send them $2, what is 2 plus 2? It's 4. But how come when you send your bill companies your bill money, how come it goes to 0? What world is 2 plus 2 0? Y'all see how common sense just goes straight over our head? We out here clocking in the jobs and shit. We out here trapping and shit. We out here doing illegal shit. We out here goddamn finessing, scamming. We out here doing all this goofy gumball shit, all for a goddamn bill that's already paid. And we try to blame the government. We be trying to blame folks. We try to blame, oh, you know we oppressed. Oh, you know it's the black man. They trying to keep the black man down. You know white folks know. You only white folks know this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the most goofiest shit, y'all. All right, it's the most goofiest shit. We make so much excuses of why we haven't read the Constitution. We make so many excuses of why we don't read laws and acts that are placed here to protect us and we're supposed to use to enforce. Because do you really think the people that's committing these violations against us is going to do this work for us? You really think that? You fucking minor. Do you really think somebody's about to do it for you? All right? All right, that's why they take the parental control. All right, that's why you can only pull out certain amounts out of your bank account because you're a child. All right, that's why you can't do certain things with your bank account because you're a fucking child still. All right, yeah, you 30 years old. Yeah, you 40, 50 years old. You know why you're a child to them? Because you didn't read anything before you signed anything. You just signed it and said, yes, I have my bank account now. Oh, yes, I just got to sign here. Oh, I got me a car now. Oh, yes, I just signed his. I got me a keys for my house. I got somewhere to put my babies inside of. They ain't read a motherfucking thing. You sound just like a rapper that just find out he in the whole 360 business deal. And it's like how many times is a rapper is gonna say the same shit? Well, they got me in the city. Like, motherfucker, you signed that shit. You the one that seen 100,000 and said. You know what I'm saying? Then when you blew through it and seen that it wasn't nothing, then you started reading the contract. Like, oh, damn, they finessed. No, motherfucker, you finessed yourself. And I hope it keeps happening. You know what I'm saying? Why would it change? Why the fuck would it change? How many of y'all read your lease agreement? You know what I'm saying? How many of y'all read your car contract? How many of y'all read the child support agreement that you agreed to? You ain't read a motherfucking thing. You just signed it on and just started sending money. That's all it's like you went to a damn light and stopped and all the panhandlers knocked on your door and said, hey, can we get some money? You rolled your window down and just started handing out money. Here you go. Here you go. You start being Oprah at the motherfucking light. Here you go. Here you go. You get some donations. You get some donations. Oh, you said I owe you too? Okay, you get some donations. Oh, you say I owe y'all too? Okay, man, fuck it. Oh, you sending me a positive balance? Oh, I guess I gotta pay. Oh, damn, my rent $1,000 and just went up to $1,500. Let me send $1,500. Because 1,500 plus 1,500 equals 0, but I'm going to keep sending it every motherfucking month all the way to the end of the motherfucking contract. How many of y'all motherfuckers read? Just think about it. I ain't lying. I know, because I know before I knew none of this, I wasn't reading a motherfucking thing. Y'all said I got to approve? Oh, shit. Where them keys at? Oh, shit. Where the keys at? You said I just got to sign here? Y'all ever notice they go straight to the signature part? They be like, here's the contract. You just got to sign here. Oh, you just got to sign here. You got to sign right here. Y'all ever notice that? Y'all ever notice that? Y'all ever notice that? Y'all know why they do that? It's not because they're trying to coerce us. It's because nobody reads it. It's like, hey, baby, you just sign here. Most people just come in and sign here. You know, you just, Hey, how are you doing, Mr. Johnson? Hey, just sign right here. How many of y'all did that? This is a self-accountability moment. All right, you got to be real with yourself. So you can't blame the government. You can't blame white people. You can't blame black people. You can't blame Korean people. You can't blame the Chinese. You can't blame the Democrats. You can't blame the Republicans. Okay? You can't blame anyone. What have you read? What the fuck? What was the last law you've read? You know what you're probably telling yourself? Fuck the law. Fuck the law. It's not for us. Okay, if it's not for us, why are you still in America? Pack your shit and move wherever you think you're from. A lot of you think you're African American. Go to Africa. You know why you're not going to Africa? You know why? Because you really love it here. Okay? You really love it here. All right? You see what it can be. You look at entertainers and celebrities and look up, oh my gosh, the American dream. I wish I could have that life. That's why you're not going anywhere. What if I was to tell you you can have that same life if you just learn your rights, titles, and interests? Did you know those celebrities that you look up to hire accountants? I'll say it again. Did you know those celebrities that you look up to hire accountants. Do you know why? Do you know why they hire accountants and lawyers? Because these lawyers and the accountants do the work for these celebrities, okay? They really don't know what's going on. They don't know how much interest they're owed. Why do you think they're so mad when they find out about it? If you signed for $100 and then 10 years later you learn that they made $100 million, who can you really be mad at? Really ask yourself, who can you really be mad at? Who? Nobody. Can't be mad at anybody. Okay? So let's get back to the bill. All right, on your bill. All right, there's a principal balance. There's a principal's name. There's a principal's account. There's a principal's name. That's the name that's on the bill. That's all caps. That is not you, family. That is so happily, it looks like your name, but that's the name of your business. All right, they're sending you the revenue checks, and you're supposed to use the revenue checks back to the principal's accountants for credits, or you're going to be working for the rest of your life paying bills. All right, so you can listen to me, or you can listen to whoever telling you to keep a job and have multiple streams of income. You know if you happy in life or not. You don't got to lie to nobody. You know if you happy with doing what you're doing. All right, it is what it is. So, all right, so yeah, let's go ahead and throw the word straw man. I think I see the word straw man somewhere. Y'all go ahead and throw that. We talking like adults now. A straw man is for minors. The word straw man cannot be used in the court of law. All right. Okay, we're dealing with estates. All right, we're dealing with the taxpayer. Okay, all right, we're dealing with trusts. All right, estates. Straw man does not exist. I know there's a book out there called Meet Your Straw Man. I know about it. All right, I know brothers teaching about the straw man. All right, but you go in court and try to say that mumbo jumbo. All right, see how long you last. All right, don't believe me? Just go try it. Just go try it. All right, the best teacher is through experience. I would highly advise everybody to run in the courts and try to say I'm here on behalf of my straw man. Okay? All right? Okay. All right, so on the bill, we need to overstand. All right, we need to overstand on the bill. All right, any bill. What we need to do as the agent on behalf of the principal is we need to transfer the principal balance that we see. We need to transfer it to the principal's account number. All right, for set off. For set off. For set off. So go ahead and get y'all scrap piece of paper. Go ahead and get your scrap piece of paper. All right, and I want you to write accepted. All right, first term that you're going to write somewhere on the bill, don't write it yet. Get a scrap piece of paper because I'm going to tell you what you need to write down, but you're going to transfer these words to the bill. Go ahead and get a scrap piece of paper. Don't just look at me talk right now. Just go grab some shit. Just go grab something, man. Just grab a piece of toilet paper or something, like anything. All right? Anything. Just go grab something. Now I'm going to tell you terms that you need to put on your bill. All right? First term is accepted. 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 All right? Accepted. 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 Nah, don't worry about it if you just bought my course. The course is... my course got way more info than I can drop on here, trust me. All right, I'm just going over the bill right now. That's it. I'm just going over the bill. All right, but yeah, you want to one of the terms that you're gonna write is accepted. Is accepted. All right. All right. I'm gonna tell you why you're gonna put accepted. Does capitalization matter? No. If your bill isn't in all caps, it's okay. That's fine. It's supposed to be in all caps. That's the thing. All right. So don't worry if your bill is not in all caps. Don't worry. Don't trip. It's supposed to be in all caps. All right. All right. So this is what it is. All right. So on the bill, somewhere, not right now, but just on your scrap sheet of paper, you're going to write accepted. All right. Okay. Going down again, another term that you need to write. All right. This should be going. Everything that I'm saying that you need to write needs to be on a scrap sheet of paper. Don't put this on your bill yet. Please, y'all, do not put this on your bill yet. All right. Because you got to know why you put. Y'all know if I just got on here to say do this and then, y'all know how many people would just do that. How you know if I'm leading you to a dead end or not? All right, how do you know if I'm just, you see what I'm saying? How you know I ain't been hired to lead you down a dead end? How you know? How? You wouldn't know. All right, so Just listen to what I'm saying. Don't put nothing on the bill yet, because you need to know the why you're doing it. All right. So far you have accepted. So far you have paid to the bearer. All right. Those are two terms so far. Accepted, paid to the bearer. All right. Another term you need to put down is for deposit. For deposit. For deposit. So 3 terms that we just did. We're in school right now. We're in class right now. 3 terms. Can somebody please name the 3 terms that we just went over? What are the 3 terms that should be on your scrap sheet of paper right now? Let's see who's paying attention. Because this shit is simple, y'all. Once you understand what's going on, a lot of y'all's problem is you're in too many groups. You're listening to too many people. You're all over the place. You learn about discharge. You learn about rights to rescind. You learn about endorsement. Like, all that is different shit. All right. So what is the three terms that we should have on our scrap sheet of paper? Could somebody please comment those 3 terms? I can't see how many people we have on here. It's like the only thing I can see is comments. So I don't know how many people is on here. All right, but for those that are in the building, all right, for those that have been following along, can somebody please comment the 3 phrases that we have on our scrap sheet of paper that we have right now that we're utilizing to follow along? We can't move forward until someone comments the 3 phrases that we have written on our scrap sheet of paper that we should have set to the side as we follow along with this life. So no one is writing down what we mentioned at all. Huh? Nobody? Damn. Oh man, I think I'm gonna have to end the live, y'all. Folks ain't following along. All right, so this is what we gonna do. We gonna try this again on the 20th on TikTok. All right, we'll try this again on TikTok. All right, we gotta have folks following along. I don't want the people to get too attached to entertainment and not follow along, because that's the problem. So this is what we gonna do. Did somebody comment? Does anybody know the 3? Okay, accepted, bearer, for deposit. Okay, appreciate that, brother, because you dad, you saved a life, brother. I was about to end this shit. I ain't gonna care. That's sad, man. Like, come on, y'all. Like, I don't know how many folks are on here right now. All right, but I'm sure there's more than 10 people. That's only one brother can tell me what we put on our scratch sheet of paper. Now, if I were to start paying folks like, hey, $100 for the one that tells me that, y'all see, I should be jumping. You know what I'm saying? I done did it for just to see. All right, the fact that you got to pay folks to, you see what I'm saying? But appreciate you, brother, for keeping this going on. All right, so 3 things that's on your scrap sheet of paper. All right, should be principles. No, my bad. Should be accepted. Should be paid to the bearer. Paid to bearer. All right, not just bearer. It's paid to bearer. All right. Another phrase is for deposit. Those are the 3 comments that 3 phrases that we have on our scrap sheet of paper that's going to eventually go on our bill. Any bill, car note, rent, mortgage, credit card, child support. Do you have a traffic ticket? Yes. All this is the same, family. Okay, so damn. Can everybody? Somebody said they fucking with the live. Am I? Can everybody hear me? I probably can't see the comments. Damn. I can't see. Can everybody hear me? I can see the like comments. Oh damn. Okay, so okay, we got 250 people here. Okay, I didn't know. Oh, I can't see him. Okay. Okay, yeah, I can't see anything, y'all. I can only some of the comments coming through, but I guess y'all. All right, cool. As long as all right, get baby, we good. All right, so bam, on the bill. All right, it's three things that should be going on your scrap sheet of paper that we're gonna eventually transfer over to our bill. It's accepted. All right, I'm gonna tell you why. We're gonna put pay to the bearer. We have for deposit. All right. All right. I want you to write for the next phrase, words and figures. Words and figures. Now, you're not going to write the words and figures on the bill, but write that out, words and figures. Why? Because you're going to have to write the principal balance out in word form. Have any of y'all ever seen a check before written out in word form? Meaning if it was $100.20, you have to write it out in $100. 20 over 100. That's how you write a check out. Is everybody with me? Is everybody with me? All right. Just want to make sure. All right. Cool. All right. So far we got 4 phrases. Accepted, pay to the bearer, for deposit, words and figures. All right. Let me make sure I got, let me make sure is that it? Is that it? All right, and the 5th thing that's going to go on the back of the bill, signature. The 5, all right? All right, the 5 terms. All right, the 5 terms that you need to get familiar with. All right, 5 terms. Accepted, pay to the bearer, for deposit, words and figures. 5th one is signature. All right? Accepted because you have to accept the credit that you see on the bill. If I go to your house right now and I give you the amount that you see on your bill, because I got to make an example for the people that only learn visual. All right, so here we go. Bam, I'm walking to your door right now. Boom. All right, you open the door up. I hand you the amount that you see on your bill. I hand you that in Federal Reserve notes. All right, I hand you that. All right. What do you have to do to use that money? You have to accept it. You got to take it out my hand for you to be able to have it, right? If I extend this positive number out to you and you don't take it, did you accept it? No. You was a prideful motherfucker. That's what it is. Somebody tried to give you something. You was like, no, I don't like people giving me things. I like working for it. I like working for it. Somebody giving you money every month. All you got to do is read the bill and look at the bill and use your common sense. All right? You didn't have to graduate high school. I know you got past the 4th grade. I know you got past the 5th grade. You learned addition in the motherfucking 4th grade. So I don't want to hear no motherfucking, I didn't graduate, I didn't go to college, blah, 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 blah. Like, motherfucker, do you know how to count? The hell? I dropped out of high school, bro. I got my GED. All right, motherfucker, you had to learn how to count to get a GED, right? All right. What the fuck is 2 plus 2? It's 4, right? Right. How much is your car note? $230? Okay, what's 230 plus 230? Motherfucker, that's $460. All right? Okay? That's $460. So when you send them 230, after you send it to them, what does your bill say after you send it? It says 0. Where the fuck the 230 went? Where did it go? Where did it go? Did you ever think about that? No. You never even thought about that. You know what you went around telling you, I got my bills paid. You know, I'm broke, but at least my bills paid. I'm broke, but that's a different type of broke. This a different type of broke. You know what I'm saying? All my bills paid. I ain't got no money, but shit, I'm happy. Shit, my bills paid. You know, I got my bills paid. You know, I just got that paid for 6 months in advance. You know, I just gave them two plus two was 4, even though it was 0. I said, shit, fuck it, keep it. It's a donation on me, goddamn. It's on me. That's how folks living. It's on me, goddamn. Y'all walking in that motherfucking bar. Hey, yo, who want drinks? It's on me. And then going home stressing about your life. I can't stay at work. I can't stand this shit. Some gotta give. I'm this close from selling drugs. I'm this close from stripping. Your motherfucking body look like a refrigerator. You ain't stripping. Shut up. Shut up. You ain't stripping nothing. Okay? Hey, you ain't stripping a motherfucking thing. Okay? All right? And everybody is beautiful. Okay? Before somebody report this bullying and some shit. All right? Everybody is beautiful. Okay? We're all beautiful. All right? We're all beautiful. Okay? No matter who you are, what you are beautiful. Okay? All right? Okay, so this is what it is. All right? All of your bills are already paid. Some of you are trapping. Some of you are working. Some of you are doing some strange things for some change. Now, we ain't gonna speak on it, but some of y'all doing some strange shit. You ain't telling nobody, but I'm here to let you know, baby girl or baby boy, you ain't got to do that no more. Okay? You don't got to do that no more. Okay? Y'all doing some strange shit behind closets for some motherfucking change. I'm all here to let you know. Learn some info. You ain't got to do that no more. Cause you right. You look at yourself every day in the mirror and say, this is not me. This is not me. And I know. It ain't you. You just doing it. You know what I'm saying? You were just doing it because you're doing it because you think that's what you have to do. You ran out of options. So as your brother, I'm here to give you an option that a lot of folks aren't going to give you. And granted, I didn't create this option. I'm just a brother that found this option. All right, and I started utilizing this option. Okay? All right? So this is what it is. On your bill, all right? At the top of your bill, do everybody got their bill out? Everybody that has their bill out right now that you just cracked it open from the envelope, does it come folded in 3s? Can somebody say yes? Can somebody say yes? Is your bill folded in 3s? I just need somebody to say yes. I don't have a bill in front of me, so okay, thank you, Brianna. All right, Brianna, as you can see at the bottom, go ahead and flatten that bill out flat. And I want you to look at the 3rd section that you see. Remember, it's divided in 3 parts. I want you to look at that last section at the bottom. I want you to see the little dots that's at the foldable part where it says detach here and send in with the payment. Brianna, do you see that right now? Do you see that, Brianna? Brianna, do you see that? Okay, it may be in 4s, it may be in 2s, it may be in 3s. All right? Brianna, do you see where it says detach here? We just need a yes or no, Brianna. Brianna, the class is waiting on you. Okay, thank you. Brianna, she says yes. So as you see detached here, now normally I do with mines. It may be a nasty thing to do, you know, sanitary people, some sanitary fucking. This is what I do. I just basically lick my finger and I go across that division part, okay? And I simply detach that from the statement. Go ahead and do that for me, Brianna. Go ahead and wet that thing up. Again, if Brianna's boyfriend on here, brother, I'm just telling her to move her bills, okay, brother? I'm not telling her to do nothing freaky and nothing like that, okay? All right? Okay? We just using her as an example because she is one of all and we are all of one. All right? Okay. All right, brother? All right, so go ahead and, Brianna, go ahead and wet that shit up, okay? Do what you do. All right, and I want you to detach that from the bill. All right, and after you done, Brianna, I want you to say done. I just want you to comment done when you're done. All right? Go ahead and do that for us, Brianna, as we get our thoughts together, as we wait patiently for you. Okay, okay, there you go. There you go, Brianna. There you go. There you go. All right. So as you can see, she has detached the bill from the statement. Okay. I want all of you to do the same. Okay. I want all of you to do the same. All right. I want all of you to do the same. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's not get carried away, people. Okay. There might be children on board. Okay. So let's keep it PG-13, okay? All right, look, let's say PG-18, okay? You gotta be 18 to endorse a bill. All right, so let's make sure we get that crease nice, wet. All right, go ahead and detach. All right, go ahead and detach that bill. All right, you got to detach yourself from sin. All right, okay? Detach yourself from sin. All right, once you detach that, okay, and I want you to hold that. I want you to hold it up. Like you ain't never held up nothing in your life before, Brianna. I want you to hold it up. I want you to, so you can see that it is detached from what's given. All right, you have literally detached that instrument and created something, Brianna. You are a God, Brianna. All right, you are a God. All right, it says in God we trust. The trust is a business. The trust is the name that's on the motherfucking bill, Brianna. All right, and since you're the God, all right, you are the creator of that motherfucking trust. All right, and you're doing business on behalf of that trust. That name that you see, Brianna, is Jesus. Yes, it's Jesus. All right, because God had to utilize Jesus to do business. All right, he had to create how can we say this? He had to create an entity to do business on this realm. All right, because God couldn't come down his or herself and do business because this is fucking God. All right, you don't do shit like that. It's too, what the fuck? We're gods. We don't do, like they said in Black Panther, we don't do that here. All right, we create shit and we play games through what we created. That's the beauty of being us. Okay, Brianna. All right, so the name that you see, Brianna, is Jesus. And you're the God and you must give Jesus instructions. Okay? All right? Okay? It says it in the great book, and I'm here to say, fuck Christianity. I'm not no goddamn Christian, all right? I just read the motherfucking Bible more than one time, more than 2 times, more than 3 times, and I have literally cracked the motherfucking code and see that it's the goddamn creditor's manual. It literally says we are God's people, meaning we're an extension of God, meaning when we're utilizing our U.S. citizen, all right? So I know we're going a little deep, so let's get back to shallow water, all right? We went a little deep there. Okay, I apologize. All right, so let's get back to what's going on. All right, so you just detached that bill, Brianna. I want you to hold it up high. Okay, hold it up high as you can hold it up. And I want you to say, this is my credit. I want you to say it 3 times. This is my credit. Goddamn, say it for the folks in the back. This is my credit. If you got kids, go get your motherfucking kids and bring them in. I want you to go get your motherfucking kids and bring them in and say, this is my credit. All right, because I want you to start thanking these bills. I want you to start thanking these corporations for sending you revenue checks every motherfucking month. I want you to stop getting mad at the bill for going higher. All right, that bill is going higher because they're doing more work on the back end. Now, Brianna, I don't know if you've trapped lately. I don't know if you've trapped ever. I don't know if you date a trapper. I don't know. All right, I don't know. All right, so I'm gonna let you know for some of the trappers that are on here, they know what I'm talking about, but I don't want to self-incriminate anyone. I just want you to let you know that I know what's going on. So let's look at this from a trap perspective. All right, welcome to Hood Consumer Advisors. Hood stands for helping ourselves overcome debt. It's not no ratchet shit, okay? But let's look at it from a street analogy, okay? All right, so let's say you have a plug. All right, the plug has all the work, and you guys know what the work is. All right, the plug has all the work, and the plug has fronted some work to some runners. All right, that runner gets that work and goes and run around and makes money with that fronted work. Did you know that the fronter is supposed to come back and pay the motherfucking plug? All right, let me tell you something, Brianna. Brianna, you was the motherfucking plug when you went in and applied for whatever bill you're motherfucking holding on to. All right, before you open that account up, all right, before you open that account up, you gave those folks an application. Brianna, did you know that you gave them your first and last name? Did you know that you gave them your social? Brianna, did you know that you signed the bottom of it and you submitted it to them? Brianna, did you know that they took that application and they went to a Federal Reserve bank and they got Federal Reserve notes on behalf of that application because they were the runners? So, Brianna, did you know that they're paying you every month what they owe you? Okay? Every month. All right? Every month they pay you in positive bills. Did you know that you have more than one bill that's being sent to your home? Brianna, what if I told you you're the plug for many runners? What if I told you was the plug for anyone? What if I told you you out here feeding the streets? The streets is eating good. Oh, they eating so good right now. Man, they done went up on the damn bill. They done said, shit, we doing so good, we gonna go up. And y'all know how many people run when they're getting paid more? Y'all know how many people pack their shit up and moved out their apartment because the rent went up? Not understanding what's going on? Whew. It's a lot of folks. Y'all know how many people has been evicted because they couldn't keep up a payment that they wasn't even supposed to keep up with? Whoo-wee. Do y'all think this is going to stop anytime soon just because I made a live? Psst, hell nah. You can go talk to this shit to somebody they gonna be like, man, that sounds like scam. Who gonna goddamn pay the bill? I said, well, my corporation paid the bill. Why do you think my bill is in the positives? My bill doesn't have a negative in front of it. So clearly this is a line of credit. And they're giving me this to use. I don't know how y'all was raised up, but when I was a little boy, okay, my mother used coupons. Okay, some of you know how coupons are used. I know a lot of us don't like to try to use coupons because we look at that as poor. We look at that as, I'm not using a motherfucking coupon, I'm cashing out. Okay, so I'm gonna let y'all know. All right, coupons is what you use so you don't have to use other money. Coupons is used to be used as credit. Have you ever went into a buy-low and started pulling off all the little coupons that you see in the aisles? If they still have them, I'm not sure. Did you ever get $5 worth of coupons? You go get $5 of items? And did you ever take those $5 of items, those $5 worth of coupons and take them to the cash register? See how much money you come out of pocket with. I guarantee you, those $5 coupons is going to pay for those $5 of items. Meaning it's a equal exchange, family. What if I told you the bill that you just tore off, that you just held up high and said, this is my credit? What if I told you that was a coupon? All right, what if I also told you all you got to do is accept it, send it back to the person that sent it to you, all right, and send them a letter of instructions saying I would like to use this positive balance to apply it to the principal's account number on the behalf of the principal, and I would like for you to do this each and every billing cycle. What if I told you that's all you had to do to start your journey? And what if I told you once they said no, you're just going to send it again 2 times? All right, what if I told you you're going to give them 5 business days? All right, what if I told you that? What if I told you got to build a case against them for breach of contract? How many of you know what breach of contract is? All right, you see where I'm going with this? You see how deep this goes? All right, so again, this is just a starting point. All right, I'm just showing you what you're supposed to do on your bill. All right, it's so much shit you still got to learn, so I hope none of y'all just start running off thinking, well, you said do this, blah, blah, blah. Okay? You know what I'm saying? You talking like Charlie Brown's motherfucking teacher. Womp, 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 womp. Okay? Okay? That's what they're waiting for, people. They're waiting for our performance. They're waiting for our performance. They're waiting for our performance. We're supposed to be performing the contract. What NBA player you know signs a contract and then start paying out of his pocket for the contract? What the fuck contract you know goes like that? What? When you get drafted, when you sign your contract, you get paid. Okay? You get paid for performance. Do you not? Aren't some contracts performance-based? What if I told you all contracts that are consumer credit transactions are performance-based? God, a check is a coupon. A check is a coupon. All that is bills of exchange. It's all the same. It's all the same. Now, Ben Simmons got paid because he previously performed. So they're paying him off previously performing. That's a whole nother subject. You see what I'm saying? That's a whole nother subject. When you perform previously, what you think they're gonna do when you re-sign the contract? Think about it. Think about it. Ben Simmons got that contract when he re-signed. It wasn't a brand spanking new contract. We feeling like Broham off Jamie Foxx. Okay, so let's go ahead and speed it up a little bit. All right, so on the top of your bill, all right, you're gonna write the word accepted. On the top of the bill, you're gonna write the word accepted. On the top of the bill, you're gonna write the word accepted. On the top of the bill, you're gonna write the word accepted. Hold on right quick, family. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Back. All right, y'all, we back. All right, y'all, we back. Everybody back. We back in. All right, so we at the top of the bill. I'm going to tell y'all what to put on your bill. Again, this is not legal advice. I am not an attorney. I'm not a lawyer. This is just for entertainment. This is for educational purposes, informational purposes only. All right, we back. All right, so at the top of the bill, all right, you're going to write accepted. You're going to write accepted at the top of the bill. Now, why are we writing accepted at the top of the bill? All right, the reason why we're putting accepted at the top of the bill, because that's us indicating that we're accepting what's on the face of the bill. Do I have any bank tellers in here? Are there any bank tellers on this live right now? I don't know how many people's in here right now. I can't see. But are there any bank tellers in here right now? Any bank tellers in here? Any bank tellers? I would suggest you write it in all this. Write this in black. Write this in black. Do I have any bank tellers in here? Wife works at a bank. Okay. She writes accepted on all checks. Okay, so I just want y'all to see. I don't even work at a bank. I work for my bank, but I don't even work at a bank. You see what I'm saying? All bank tellers, they must put accepted. Okay. All right. Everything that's any bank. Yeah. So let me know if I'm lying. Don't y'all have to write accepted on all checks that are given to y'all? What's the first thing that y'all look at? Y'all look at the front. Y'all look at the back, see if it's been endorsed, and then you write accepted on the front. Exactly. Y'all ever wonder why they gotta write accepted? Yeah, let's go ahead and read. We at the Bill of Exchange Act. Bill of Exchange. I'm on Google right now. Bill of Exchange Act. We can literally just go to 1882. All right. Did y'all go to Google? I just simply typed in Bill of Exchange Act 1882. I know this is backwards, but I'm on Google. All right. Want everybody to see. Bill of Exchange Act 1882. Bill of Exchange Act. I'm on 1882. It's all the same, but I want everybody to kind of read from what I'm reading from. All right. I'm on the legislative.gov.uk. Even though it says UK, it doesn't motherfucking matter, y'all. Okay. Right now I'm at the Bill of Exchange Act 1882. Just type here when you're there. Type here when you're there. Type here when you're there. Bill of Exchange Act of 1882. Type here when you're there. Now, why are we going to Bill of Exchange Act while we wait for everybody to get there? If you have an issue with your Whopper, you go to Burger King, right? You don't go to motherfucking McDonald's if you have an issue with your Whopper. If you got something wrong with your Chick-fil-A biscuit, you ain't taking that motherfucker to Taco Bell. You going to Chick-fil-A. All right? So meaning if you have an issue with your bill, what do you think you need to read? The Bill of Exchange Act. God damn, that's simple. Y'all see how we use common sense and we just putting two and two together? If I want to learn all I need to know about a bill, do you think I'm going to go on YouTube and go listen to credit repair people? You think I'm going to go listen to somebody telling me how to leverage credit? Now, I know some of you on here teach credit repair. I know some of you on here teach credit leverage. All right? I know you don't understand what exactly you're doing. All right? I'm here to let you know credit is the right granted. You don't have to leverage credit. Credit scores don't exist. As I read the Bill of Exchange Act, you tell me what you see. All right? Literally tells you how to endorse the bill. Literally tells you how to endorse the bill. And if you can do that, okay? If you can do that, if you can literally follow directions, you can follow the Bill of Exchange Act, okay? If you can do that, y'all, you can literally bill stress-free. All right, literally bill stress-free. So let's go ahead and read. I'm at the Bill of Exchange Act. I'm at the legislative.gov.uk. That's what it say at the bottom. I don't know if folks can see. I know it's backwards. Goddamn. All right. It's backwards. All right. So, anyways. All right. I'm about to start reading. All right. Where it says interpretation of terms. Did anybody see the first word that's on there? Can somebody please comment the first word that they see on the Bill of Exchange Act? Because right now they're going over the definitions. Can somebody comment? What do they see? Because I can show y'all this. Like, none of this shit I'm talking about, I'm making appreciate that, Sarah. All right, so Sarah says that the first word is acceptance. All right, now we're not putting acceptance on the bill. We're putting accepted. Because they send us this acceptance and it must be accepted. You see how the word play is kind of switched up? So now what does acceptance mean? Why does bank tellers write accepted on bills? Well, let's read. It says acceptance means an acceptance completed by delivery. Well, I'll be damned. Meaning if we don't write accepted, meaning if they don't put accepted on those bills, okay, mean what? Meaning that check was not accepted. You see what I'm saying? Meaning it wasn't delivered. You see what I'm saying? Means there has been an incomplete or there's been a non-delivery. When we write accepted, we're kind of confirming that these credits has been delivered. These credits that we see on the bill have been accepted. How many of y'all have been accepting the credits on your bill? Probably not many. All right? 9 times, a lot of you are probably working to pay a bill because that's what you've been indoctrinated to believe. That's the American dream, is to have all your bills paid and to live, which is true, but they never told you how to do it. They never told you how to do it. They just say, have all your bills paid, have this, have that, but they never told you how to do it. Why do you think that? Because they expect us to read this stuff for ourselves. Nowhere in no law does it say anything about leveraging credits. Nowhere in no shape does it ever say about anything about a damn credit score. Okay, so we got to eliminate all that because a lot of y'all are living for a credit score. You're literally telling yourself, I can go get this. Once I remove this off my credit should be great. Y'all, that is not the game, y'all. Y'all know how many people with good damn credit they still get motherfucking denied? All right, so let's read. We have the Bill of Exchange Act. It says accepted means acceptance completed by delivery. All right. It says action. It says action includes counterclaim and set off. Y'all hear that word, set off? Remember I told you got to transfer the principal's balance to the principal's account number on behalf of the principal for set off, meaning that's your action. You must take action, because if you don't take action, meaning you're not playing offense, meaning there are claims being made against you. How many of you have been repoed? How many of you have been evicted? There was a claim that was placed on the name that you control, and you never defended. All right? You never took action. You never defended the name that you're supposed to be protecting. You got to protect your name. See, we was looking at it like, oh, we ain't gonna let nobody disrespect us. You'll go slap somebody for calling you a bitch, all right? But you won't go enforce your rights when somebody say, no, you can't use your own credits. Think about it. Think about it. We hardcore for the wrong reasons. If we took all that energy and put it towards learning our rights, y'all, we'd be cold. Oh my goodness. That dude that owed you $20, that person that owed you $100, imagine the people that owe you millions. You ain't gonna say nothing to them. They'll send you a letter back and say, nah, we ain't taking this shit. Stop sending us stuff. We don't accept this form of payment. This is basically telling you, stop sending us shit. You ain't getting your shit. Keep paying how you been paying. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you got to understand what's going on, because these are real gangsters, y'all. Banksters. Hear the verbiage. The government is not stopping you from utilizing your rights. The government gives you rights to use. They don't give it to you, but you already have inalienable rights that even the government supposed to respect. All right? We have the Constitution. All right? That is the law of the land. We all have a right to credit. We have a right to remedy. We have a right to be heard. Okay, we have a right to safety, meaning to be safe in any business activities we partake in. You see what I'm saying? We're supposed to be protected. Now, we're not protected if we just go in and sign shit. Like, we just ignore all the resources that are out here to help us. We just go straight in. We just go try to go off our credit score. Because how many people got a great credit score and you think you living good and you still pay a bill with a bill? Exactly. Consumers are king. Consumer is the one that originate the credit. Without the consumer, there is no business. We use consumers in business. All right, you see what I'm saying? Us being the original gods, we create and we use entities, meaning business names, to create credit. When we walk into banks, when we walk into any establishment, we apply with applications, right? Right. We put a first name, we put a last name, we put a social. That social is the exact account number that name that you see, all right? That's the name of the bank. That's the account number that's holding all the credits on behalf of that name. So when you give that social out, all right, you're basically granting the person that you're giving the application to access to your U.S. Treasury account. All right. Now, you got to remember, we have to go through these financial institutions. You can't just go to the U.S. Treasury by your goddamn self. A lot of y'all are trying to do that. A lot of y'all are learning from folks that teach you how to write out your own bills so you can pull straight from it. Y'all, that is not how it works. Okay. A lot of y'all going to be serving fed time. Okay. Sounding just like them brothers locked up right now. Sounding just like them sisters locked up right now. All right. So, yeah, this applies for everything. This applies for all. You can backdate everything. Y'all seen what they did to Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby, quote unquote, did something back in the 50s. They brought that shit all the way up and tried him for it. Meaning you can find something all the way back when you was 18. You see what I'm saying? All you got to do is bring that debt back. Basically, you see what I'm saying? Contact that corporation. Let them know that there is an account that is still revolving and you would like your titles, rights, and interests that's on that account. You would like to use the principal's balance to apply to the account, and you want them to send you all the leftover interest. See what I'm saying? No statute of limitation on fraud. It's only fraud. It's only fraud when you make a claim for it. Meaning if you hit them up and send them a letter, not get on the phone and say, hey, guys, you guys ran my credit. You have to write a letter, okay? You have to write a letter. That's why they taught us how to write letters in school, all right? Because that's the only form of communication that will matter in court. A lot of y'all going to be trying to call your corporations whenever you get a chance. Say, hey, y'all, I want to endorse my bill. Can I just do that? Man, they don't know what the fuck that means. You know what I'm saying? Bosses talk to boss. This is an executive order, meaning this executive order needs to go to the CFO. All right? So I was just showing y'all in the Bill of Exchange Act While we're putting accepted. All right. Let's go down because I'm not going to read the whole bill of exchange. All right. As y'all can see, do y'all see where it says bearer? Do y'all see where it says bearer? Say yes when you do. Say yes when you do. Say yes when you do. Yes, that insurance, that $250K is insured for the account. Just so the banks don't ever say, hey, we need more money. Every account is already insured. We're already insured. Life insurance is a waste of time because your trust is already motherfucking insured by the United States. All that extra insurance people get, those is extra insurance. You're already insured. Your birth certificate is already insured. You see what I'm saying? So anything happens to you, anything that happens involving that Social Security is already insured. You see what I'm saying? That's where we don't supposed to get car insurance. You already have insurance. That car insurance is for the states because when you about to go register it with the state, meaning the state is the owner because it's the registered owner. You see what I'm saying? So the state needs insurance because they don't know if you about to go do business or you about to just go do private living. You see what I'm saying? This shit gets deep, but we ain't gonna get that deep today. All right, so let me know when y'all see. All right, y'all see where it says bearer? It says mean the person in possession of a bill or note which is payable to bearer. Are y'all in possession of the bill right now? Are y'all in possession of the bill right now? You see why I tell y'all to get out of auto bill pay? Make these people send it to you through mail. Force them to mail you a bill. Because if you don't have it in your hand, you don't have any rights. 9/10 of possession. All right? The law is 9/10 of possession. Is law. Okay? That means if you have possession of it, all right, you're holding in due course. You're the bearer. Has anybody ever have ever been to a funeral and you had to hold the casket? Has anybody ever held a ring during a marriage or during a wedding? You walk down the aisle. What do they call those? Ring bearers. Ring bearer. What are the people that hold caskets called? Pall bearer. Meaning they're in possession. You see what I'm saying? Meaning that ring bearer is in possession. You see what I'm saying? That ring bearer is in possession. So are you in possession of that bill? What if I told you that bill is like gold and you're in possession of it and they're waiting for you to do something with it? What if I told you that? If they tell you can't get a bill, send a letter. They're only telling y'all they can't send bills because you're calling. Send a letter and let them know by law, okay, you are the owner of the account and you want the form of payment or the bills to be sent through your mail. They can't force you to do auto bill pay. And a lot of y'all saying, well, it makes my bill $5 lower if I do auto bill pay. Oh, okay, so go ahead and save $5 so you can keep paying extra. Why y'all think they give those perks? Hey, if you sign up for auto bill pay, we'll take off $10 off your monthly. No, I can't show you none of my bills. My bill doesn't matter. My bill does. Only thing that matters is your bill right now that you're supposed to have right now in your hand. That's the only thing that matters. My bill doesn't matter. I could show you anything right now. All right, so right now, only thing that matters is people's bills. All right, we're going over the Bill of Exchange Act, where it says bearer. It means the person that's in possession of a bill or note which is payable to bearer. So do y'all see where it says payable to bearer? Payable to bearer. Payable to bearer. So when people ask me, why do you put pay to the bearer? Because I fucking read it in a Bill of Exchange. Why are you putting pay to the bearer? Well, Shakam, Gabar, it's a big issue because I feel like that's pocket watching. Why does it matter what my bills say? I'm teaching right now for free. Like, goddamn. Sheesh. You asked me to do it, and I said no, and that's the issue. It's not a... Yeah, my bill don't help your bill. I'm telling you what to put on your bill, Queen. Oh, I don't know if that's a sir or queen, king. Oh, that's a dude. Okay, brother, my bad, brother. Yeah, yeah, my bad, brother. But yeah, brother, you're gonna have to mind your business, Jack. So right now I'm telling you how to run your business. All right. I know that sounds pretty aggressive, but I'm not being aggressive right now. My shit don't matter. I can show you my bank account. What the hell is that gonna do? I can show you what my company says. Thank you. We received this. What is that gonna do for you? But get you to start cheerleading and saying, okay, all right. I don't need no pom poms. You see what I'm saying? All right. I'll cheer for you. I'll cheer for you. All right. I'll cheer for you. When you get this remedy, I'm gonna cheer for you. All right. But yeah. But right now, only thing that matters is your bill right now. Only thing that matters. All right. Because pay to the bearer, family. Pay to the bearer means that we are paying it to the bearer. Who is the bearer? You. Remember I told you you're doing business for the name that's on the bill. So all you're doing is reimbursing the account. When you say pay to bearer, all you're doing, all right, okay, all you're doing is literally paying the account, family. That's all, family. When you say pay to the bearer, all you're doing is transferring the balance that you see, and you're paying it to the bearer. Remember, you're the bearer to that instrument, so you must take the credit to the principal's account. You gotta look at it like of somebody that's carrying a ring. That ring bearer must make it all the way down to the altar, right? If that ring bearer walks and get distracted and start doing other shit, go get a job. Imagine a ring bearer stopping the whole ceremony because he's, oh damn, I gotta go work. Like, no, man, get this motherfucking bill to the damn altar so we can get this ceremony over with. All right, so meaning we got this bill, we got to perform. So one of the things that we put on the top of the bill is accepted, because that's us accepting the principal's balance, all right, that we see on the bill, any bill. All right, the next thing that we need to put on the bill is pay to the bearer. That'll be down at the left corner. The reason why I'm not showing the example, because I want you to use your bill as the example. You got to be your own template. All right, you don't need me. You just need, you know what I'm saying? You just need me, like my guidance, to show you so you can unlock your family. All right, that's for everybody. All right, that's for everybody. All right, so for right now, you should have accepted. Okay, right now you should have paid to the bearer somewhere at the bottom left, because you got to keep that middle portion open. I want y'all to visualize. That's why only people that got their bills in front of me right now knows what I'm talking about. For those that don't got no bill in front of you, just sitting here watching, you probably don't know what the fuck I'm talking about right now, because you probably never even looked at a bill, and God knows when. All right, now if your bill doesn't have a portion where you can detach it, all you're going to do, all right, is going to write all this shit that we supposed to be on the bill, and you're going to write it on a blank sheet of paper. It's that simple, family. And you're going to attach that piece of paper to the bill that's not detachable. You see what I'm saying, y'all? This shit is simple. This shit is simple. If you don't have a portion where it says detach here, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay? It's okay. It's okay. All right? All you're going to do is add a blank sheet of paper. You're going to attach it. It's going to be an attachment. And you're going to write these things out, because that's going to go along with your work. Have anybody ever went to school and your teacher told you got to show your work on an extra sheet of paper? Why y'all think they told us to do that? Why? Exactly, in a launch. Yep. Exactly. Instructions are on the IRS as well. All right. Okay. All right. I would definitely, if I was y'all, I would not get in no groups. Okay. If the person that's leading the group hasn't had remedy, I would not be in no groups. Okay. You don't need a group, family. That's our problem. Exactly. One reason why they made us show our work is so they can. No, it wasn't because so they can see we was cheating. You see what I'm saying? That's the low way of looking at it. You gotta look at the high. You gotta look at the positives. They made us show our work so we can show that we understood what was going on. That weeded people out. Hey, show your work on a sheet of paper so we can see that you know what's going on. And you know, little Jimmy get the goddamn going. I'm like, God damn. Okay, all right. He knows what's going on. And then you go to this person over here. They just got the answer written out. But you ask them, how can you show your work? And they're like, what do you mean? Can I show you my work? That's the answer, ain't it? What you worried about the work for? That's the answer. Ain't it? Like, show me your work. Show me how you got this answer. Y'all know how many of y'all can't prove your work. Y'all know how many of y'all just go buy shit and just start sending shit in. You can't prove nothing. That's what's weeding a lot of y'all out the way. You haven't proved anything. Yeah, you sent in the answer, but did you prove your answer? Doesn't matter if you write paycheck bearer by your name. I mean, you can. It doesn't matter. As long as it's on there. All right, as long as it's on there. Yeah, you want to prove your work. Prove your work. That's the thing, y'all. So that's why if you don't have a bill, okay, again, for y'all that don't have a portion where you can tear off, all right, the closest thing is some of y'all that have lease agreements, you probably don't have a monthly bill or something that's getting sent to you. So then you know what you can do? You can endorse the whole lease. Oh, did you know that? Oh. Y'all see how people be like, I thought I could only do the bill. Why wouldn't you be able to do the whole lease when the bills are coming from the lease? The lease comes from the application. The application is what opened everything. See what I'm saying? So all this is down the same aisle. You can endorse your whole lease. All right, y'all. We're not talking about 1099As. Put that shit to the side, okay? For y'all end up getting locked up. All right, put that shit to the side. I know I got a course that teach about that, but today we're not talking about no tax forms. Put all taxes to the side before y'all get locked up. All right, I beg you, put that shit to the side, okay? Because it is not as simple as just sending in a completed 1099. If you can't prove that you know what you're doing and what's going on, they're going to lock you up for frivolous claims. All right, they're going to give you one chance to explain what you did. The IRS ain't like the teacher. The IRS, I'll say it again, the IRS is not like your teacher. They're going to give you about 2 warnings. All right, they're going to send you a claim and say, hey, you just sent in a filing. We need additional information. All right, can you please explain further of how you got the numbers that you got? You have 20 days to respond. Do y'all know how many people don't know how to respond to that? Y'all know how many people try to ignore that? Okay, how can you get locked up for a debt? Brother, just go down to your local jail. Simple. Just go down to your local jail. There's people locked up for unpaid tickets. There's people locked up for possession of marijuana. You see it all the time. Yeah, they can constitute, but how many people know that, though, is what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? It's easy to say, hey, just small the Constitution. What you gonna do when they say no? You see what I'm saying? What you gonna say when they say no? It's not that easy. Now, everything you're saying is right. Yeah, 2 + 2 is 4, but what if they come to you and say, no, it's not 4. Prove your answer. Now, you got to go take 2 cookies to them and go take two apples to them and say, my 2 apples plus my 2 cookies created 4. So it means I have a leftover of interest and you guys owe me 2 cookies because the balance was 2 cookies. So send it over. So, brother, what do you do when they don't accept your conditional acceptance? So, brother, what do you do when everything you just sent and they be like, fuck you? You think it's just that easy by just sending them a constitution, us sending them in a conditional acceptance? We on track, goddess. We on track. We have to do this for a reason, goddess. Because granted, the brothers asking these questions, a lot of folks is thinking the same thing. They accept it, brother, but what do you do when they tell you they didn't accept it? They may accept it via, but what does that mean for your account? What do you do? What would you do? Let's say I was your CFO. You sent me acceptance and you sent me the Constitution. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to throw all your shit to the side. And I'm going to see if you know how to sue me. What is your claim that you're going to make against me for not accepting yours? You were supposed to batch as a witness, and then what? What is your claim, brother? What is your claim that you're making? You can't just go to the court and say, hey, y'all took my stuff. I got the post office as a witness. What's the claim? What's your claim? And this is a good conversation right now because a lot of folks need to, a lot of people think it's just that easy. Oh, oh, I'm just going to send this. Oh, I'm just going to send this then. Well, if they do that, then, but you know how many people lose their case, sent in the same thing what you just said? Okay, but what's the claim, brother? That's not a claim, brother. Saying you failed to enforce that instrument as judiciary. What is the claim? What's the claim? What is the title of your claim? What's the title? By just saying they didn't do their job, that's not a title. Claim UCC 36. Brother, it's breach of contract, brother. Well, let me ask you this. Have you won a case using UCC 3603? I mean, this brother just... brother, did you use... I don't know what UCC 3608. All right. So I don't... Brother... use breach of contract. So I'm going to give you the claim that you need to start to use. Again, I'm not a lawyer. This is not for legal advice. This is for information. So you just said you don't use a UCC version, but you use a state version. So I'm going to make it simple for you, brother. I'm going to make it simple. Okay, exactly. I don't know how you use a UCC to file a claim. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. UCC 30. Okay, I'm sorry if I don't know UCC 3603. But me personally, I'm leaving all that shit alone. I'm not adding no UCCs to my damn at all. I'm not adding no UCCs to my claims. I'm staying far away from that as possible. Okay. Pull what up? What you want me to pull up? But yeah, that I just gave the claim for y'all. For those that are figuring, well, what kind of claim do? Breach of contract. All right. And no, he's not messing stuff up. Yeah, I gotta remember, there's a lot of folks like that. You know what I'm saying? That's not going to say things. You see what I'm saying, brother? Now you're saying you don't use the code. Now you're using like, brother, you all over the place, man. Like, all right, now just listen. All right, just listen, brother. All right, stop using that. All right, I don't know if you have used it before. I don't know what it is, brother. Just sit back and listen. All right, just sit back and listen because I really want you to get this. All right, it ain't about who's right now. All right, if you can't show me anything, you feel me? I can show you why breach of contract will make more sense. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, you confusing folks right now. All right, breach of contract is what folks need to focus on. All right, because breach of contract is for fiduciary obligations when they don't accept our shit. All right. We don't need to pull no code up, brother. We don't need to pull no code up. Get out of codes. Get out of codes. You don't need code. This is common sense. This is read, brother. This is common sense. We don't need codes. See, you done got lost in the codes. You done lost in the code world. You see what I'm saying? You can literally go read Federal Reserve Section 29, civil penalties. Go read that from the top and go read that from the bottom. And when you get done with that, you should have your claim. Federal Reserve Section 29. It ain't no motherfucking code. It ain't no motherfucking code. Straight acts. You gotta go act. You don't send codes. You know what I'm saying? We ain't in high school. We ain't sending little codes to our girlfriend like, hey girl, you like me? Circle yes or no. Nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't sending. And I used to do it, brother. So, granted, that's why I'm saying. That's why I'm talking to you right now, because I was thinking the same shit. I had to send this UCC in. I'm putting that on that, putting that on this, putting that on that. None of that shit mattered. You see what I'm saying? None of that shit. It literally tells you in contract law, don't use UCCs. If you're going to use those, you got to use the exact phrase. Don't put UCCs on there. And how many of y'all are writing UCCs on your bills? Writing all them. You got 10 motherfucking UCCs all over. UCC 33304, UCC 5678, UCC ABC 123, UCC 1, UCC 3, UCC. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of that shit, none of that is being overstood by the folks that's receiving that. Yeah, I used to do that shit, not no more. I used to do that shit, not no more. I used to do that shit, not no more. I don't use no UCCs on my shit. Yeah, I know UCCs. I don't put that on it. I use that as a common sense barrier, okay? And I use that when I enforce what I've got going on. I don't say it. You know what I'm saying? I don't put that shit on nothing because it don't need to be put on nothing. You know what I'm saying? If I like somebody, I'm going to send them a motherfucking text. I like you and I want you. You know what I'm saying? It's just that damn simple. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing all these secret codes and shit. On our bill, we putting accepted. All right? We putting for deposit. All right? Because we letting them know to accept for deposit. We saying pay to bearer because in the Bill of Exchange Act, it says we put pay to the bearer for the person that's holding the bill. All right, we're writing it out in words and figures because the Bill of Exchange Act says that we got to write it out in word form, not figures. All right, meaning we got to write a word. What check have you ever seen not written out in word form? Y'all see how we got to exchange our bills? It's called Bill of Exchange, meaning we got to change it into a check. Right now, it's an issued bill. We got to change it to a check. Now, it's not too, it wasn't too extra, brother. It was extra that you try to act like you use UCC 30555. Then you said all that just to say, I don't use codes, I use state codes. I don't use that, I use that. When they should not just use Constitution. The Constitution is federal, brother. What do you mean? So it's like you use the Constitution or you use UCCs. The UCCs is not the Constitution. That's his own Constitution. That's the Uniform Commercial Codes. So exactly what I'm saying. I know what's going on. You can't fool the fool. You probably can fool folks. That's why I'm having this talk with you. All right? That's why, because you probably going back to folks and telling them how to, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to let you know now, brother, there's an easier way. All right? You ain't got to pay me a dime. You ain't got to buy nothing. I'm just letting you know. All right? If you're going to utilize the Constitution, you need to be utilizing also the Federal Reserve Act Section 29. All right? Because anything outside of that, you, my brother, are living and doing extra. Now you said I don't reside anywhere. Now you just saying shit to just regurgitate it. All right, listen, brother. All right. And can y'all please stop trying to stop this conversation? It's more brothers and sisters like the brother. Okay? Stop stopping it. Stop saying get back on track. Y'all got to hear through the conversations. Okay? This is a correcting moment. Y'all trying to stop correcting. All right? Because I understand there's a lot of folks that got a lot of information, but they don't know how to piece it together. All right? Now, I understand, brother, why you said the resident, and I don't live here, I'm not resident, it's fine and dandy. All right? I know, because resident means business and domicile means, I understand that. All right? But you know who is a resident, brother? The social that you use. That's the resident, brother. We're not talking about you. Okay? The resident is the all caps name. You are the domicile that lives and utilize that residency. There's a private side and there's a public side. I'm on track, Stephanie. Okay, you don't know none of this, so you need to know everything that I'm saying right now. I'm on track, Stephanie. Trust and believe I'm on track. This is how I teach. This is how I teach. This is no minor left behind. No minor left behind. We own the sauce, family. This is the sauce. This shit is really going over y'all head right now. It's really going over y'all head. Everybody that's saying continue, stay on track, everything that me and the brother just talked about just literally go over your head. Because I know none of y'all even know what the UCC is. The brother just dropped something that I don't even know. So before y'all determine the shit, how about you go look up what the brother just said? Go look up UCC's 3304. I just told you, I don't know what that was. Now, granted, it sounded like I was shooting them down. I wasn't. I was just saying, hey, it sounded like you haven't used it. I think you should. That's all I said. Okay? You see what I'm saying? All this involves y'all bills, y'all. And he said something that was facts. You want to utilize the Constitution. He also said this. All right? He also said for non-acceptance. Send acceptance of, which is true. All I did was ask him, what do you do after when they don't respond? The answer was really make a claim for breach of contract. It was a simple answer. But he went on to say, well, I just say UCC. I know that's not facts because what was the claim? What's the name of UCC? Why didn't you say the phrase of it? I don't want no codes. All right? So this is what it is. We looking up Federal Reserve Section 16. I know we're going to come back to the Bill of Exchange, y'all. We're going to come back to the Bill of Exchange. But I want to show y'all, what do you do after they don't accept what we're going over route? Because a lot of y'all going to try this right now. A lot of y'all rushing right now saying, just get back to it. And me and the brother just literally talking about the last step you're supposed to do. A lot of y'all don't even know what me and him talking about right now. Y'all just saying, man, don't mind him. Shut up, bro. Just listen. Y'all don't even know what we talking about right now. Okay? All right? So this is what it is. Right now we on Federal Reserve Act Section 29. My bad if I said 16. We on Section 29. Federal Reserve Section 29. All right, so I hope everybody's paying attention. Federal Reserve Section 29. You should be on the federalreserve.gov website. Let me say there when you're here. Say there when you're here. Say there when you're here. Okay. All right. Let's read. I'm going to break this as I'm reading it. All right. So it says we have Federal Reserve Section 29. All right. Federal Reserve Section 29. For everybody that's trying to figure out how much you can sue for, all right, you don't know how much you can sue for because you ain't read nothing. A lot of y'all just making your own numbers up and you don't have no basis or scheduling fee where you just utilizing that from. Y'all making shit up like, well, I think they're going to owe me, I'm going to do a $10 million. I'm going to do something for $10 million. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, what are you using to back up that you can sue them for $10 million? Exactly, man. Sit your ass down somewhere. You see what I'm saying? So it's like Section 29 civil penalties. All right, let's go ahead and read. All right, we're reading right now. We're reading. It says first tier. It says any member bank which and any institution affiliate party within meaning of section. So let me say that again because I know I got to break this down in layman's terms. So apologize if I'm talking fast, y'all. I apologize. So let me say it again. A, we're talking about first tier. It says any member bank which and any institution affiliate party. So that means any institution affiliated party is your leasing office. Your leasing office isn't the bank. They're the affiliate parties. Because didn't you submit your application to the affiliate party? Yes, that affiliate party then turned around and gave your negotiable instrument to the member bank. That member bank then took that negotiable instrument to the Federal Reserve. Is everybody following me? Does everybody follow that? Again, you are the natural person that utilizes a consumer to do business. You submit an application utilizing the consumer's information that you then give that document to the leasing office, which is the institution affiliate party. All right. They then turn around and give it to their member bank, who then turns and give that to the Federal Reserve Bank for what? Federal Reserve notes. That's what's going on, y'all. That process goes on every time. So for y'all that's trying to prove proof of income to the banks and shit, they asking you, well, where's your proof of income? You trying to show them a motherfucking pay stub, and you still trying to fake pay stubs and shit like that. All you got to do is learn how to enforce the application. Just enforce the application. If they don't accept it, you're sending it once, you're sending it twice, you're sending it 3 times. It's a default judgment for breach of contract. That's all you have to do, people. And they will call you and say, hey, we made a mistake. How can we make this right? You're not going to actually get these damages fee because they're just going to give you your remedy that you was asking for. All right, the lease is the promissory note, correct. All right, so let's read. It says, first tier, any member bank which and any institution affiliate party within the meaning of Section 3U, all right, of the Federal Deposit Insurance Act, with respects to such member bank who, listen to this, violates any provision of Section 22, 23A, or 23B, or any regulation issued pursuant thereto, shall forfeit and pay a civil penalty of not more than $5,000 for each day during which such violations continue. How many of you are getting paid $5,000 a day? How many of you right now can sit on your ass and make $5,000 a day? How many hours would you have to put in at your job in one day to make $5,000? Again, y'all, we're reading this, so I'm not making none of this stuff up. As we can read. We reading. We're reading. All right, we're reading. A whole lot of hours, ain't it? Ain't enough hours in the world to make that $5,000 at your job. What? Some folks don't even get that at a paycheck. Some people don't even make that a month. Okay. All right. All right, so let's keep reading because it says for each day. So what is the violation that's made? Y'all know when you send what we're going over right now, let's say you send that over to them and they tell you no. That's tier 1. They just said no to your negotiable instrument. So let's keep reading. We're at tier 2, second tier, notwithstanding, subsection A. Any member bank, oh, there we go, which and any institution affiliate party, there we go again. It says within the meaning of Section 3U of the Federal Deposit Insurance Act, with the respects to such member bank who, A, commits any violation, subsection A, B, recklessly engages in an unsafe or unsound practice in conducting the affairs of such member bank. Look at this. C, breaches of any fiduciary duties. Let's keep reading. It says 2, which violations, practice, or breach. It says it's part of a pattern of misconduct. So how do we get them in a situation of pattern of conduct? All right, meaning you just sent your first claim out, they said no. You sent another claim out, and they said no. You see and say, ain't that a pattern? That's a pattern, right? Like, okay, for some reason, every time I send them this, they say no. Let me try it again. Let me say this again. Oh, damn, yeah, it's a pattern. You see what I'm saying? It's a pattern. Okay, it's a pattern. All right, so when you send it your second time, I just line it up how I'm reading it. My first time I send it, they say no. Okay, it's first tier. Second time I send it, they say no. Okay, it's second tier. Let's see how much second tier is. It says, damn. Well, let me keep reading. Which violates practice or breach. It says a part of a pattern of misconduct. It says causes or is likely to cause more than a minimum loss to such member bank. It says C, results in a pecuniary gain or other benefits of such party. It says shall forfeit and pay a civil penalty of not more than $25,000 for each day during which violation, practice, or breach continues. How many of you are making $25,000 a day? How many of you make $25,000 a day? How many of you make $25,000 a month? How many of you don't make $25,000 a year? Some of y'all ain't made $25,000 in the last 3 years. All right, so let's keep reading. That's the second time. All right, so third tier. All right, remember, we already seen the one time they said no. Okay, that's $5,000. Second time they said no. Okay, that's $25,000. Let's see what happens when they say no 3 times. Okay, let's see. All right, it says third tier, notwithstanding subsection A and B, any member bank which and any institution affiliated party, there you go, within the meaning of Section 3U of the Federal Deposit Insurance Act with respect to such member bank who, 1, knowingly, meaning you sent 2 claims to them and they still said no. knowingly commits any violation prescribed in subsection A. B, engages in any unsafe or unsound practice in conducting the affairs of such credit union. C, breaches any fiduciary duty. Damn, easy. 2, knowingly or recklessly causing a substantial loss. Did you get your car repoed? Were you evicted? Did you get your lights cut off? Did you get your internet cut off? Well, that's a substantial pecuniary loss. Okay, as you see, they don't say nothing about a financial loss. They don't say financial loss. They say knowingly or recklessly causing a substantial loss. All right, to such credit union or substantial pecuniary gain or other benefit to such party by reason of such violations, practice, or breach. It says shall forfeit and pay a civil penalty in an amount not to exceed the applicable maximum amount determined under subsection D for each day during which such violation, practice, or breach continues. So let's look at D. It says maximum amount of penalties for any violation described in subsection C. It says the amount daily amount of any civil penalty which may be assessed pursuant to subsection C, remember that's the maximum, for any violation, practice, or breach described in such subsection is 1, in the case of any person other than a member bank, an amount not to exceed $1 million a day. How many of you make $1 million a day? How many of you make $1 million a year? How many of you make $1 million? Shit. Y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all see how we literally just been sitting down? I don't know how long we've been on this live. Y'all see how much info could you have learned this at work? For y'all that canceled your plans tonight, man, major. Could you have learned this at that section that you was about to go in with? Now, let me just break some of y'all's, oh my gosh, 1 million would be great. They're not paying you this, okay? All right, they just want you to assess it and see, because if it does go to court, all right, they're going to have to pay this. But you have to show them, hey, I can show my work, okay? I can show you where I got my assessment from. This has been happening for the last 45 business days, all right? So since this has been happening for the last 45 business days and I already gave you guys your notice, I let y'all know y'all are knowingly doing this right now, all right? You don't go straight to the Treasury, family. That's not how you do that, all right? You don't even get the money from the Treasury, family. All right, so let's slow down a little bit because we got to read a little bit more, and they'll tell us where we're supposed to get this from. All right, so remember, no one actually gets this money. All right, most people that gets to this point just gets the item or the remedy that they originally asked for. So if let's say my Wi-Fi, right? Let's say my Wi-Fi did my AT&T didn't accept my negotiable instruments. I'm sending it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. All right, if they don't accept that, now I'm making the case for breach of contract, a federal case at that. All right, I'm assessing my Federal Reserve Act Section 29 civil penalties. You see what I'm saying? If it's a state bank or a member bank, I'm going to them to assess penalties. I'm not going to the U.S. Treasury. The funds that I win goes to the U.S. Treasury. They don't come to me. Nothing comes to me. If it does come to me, yo, that's fraud. All right, because everything goes to our U.S. Treasury account. And the only way we can use those funds is through our Social Security card when we go do business. We cannot go to no ATM and just pull this shit out. You will never see, especially not me, you will never see me with loads of cash showing like, hey, y'all, da, 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 da. Never. That is the most backwards thing you possibly can do. Only rappers do that. You see what I'm saying? That's for that, just to show that they got money, because that's the only thing they can prove that they got money. Because if they don't show that, and if they don't show certain things, in your mind, you think they don't have money. You see what I'm saying? A lot of folks don't really care about that. It's just caring about the information and utilizing these lines of credits and living and bill free. All right, I don't pay anything. All right, I'm not rushing to get anything at all. I'm not rushing for anything. I do as I want, as I please. I don't have to do this right now. This is free. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's like, I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? Everybody asks me, hey, how can I buy a class? I'm like, fuck the class. Just listen to what we talking about right now. You might not need the class. Well, you might need a class for me to break it down. But I'm just saying, you say for yourself first and then come back. You know what I'm saying? That easy. All right, it says $1 million a day or 1% of the total assets of such member bank. It says E, assessment. It says any penalty imposed under Section A, B, C shall be assessed and collected by, 1, in the case of a national bank. What is a national bank? A national bank is like your Chase Bank, your Bank of America's, Wells Fargo, any bank that you can tap into nationally. All right, it says in the case of a national bank, you got to go to the comptroller of currency to send your assessment. You see what I'm saying? So you don't go to the Treasury, you go to the comptroller of currency if you're dealing with a national bank. It says here, in the case of a state bank, meaning this is a majority of your apartment units, they dealing with state banks. You got to go to the board of directors of that state bank, meaning you got to send your assessment to the state bank. You see what I'm saying? To the board of directors. And look where it says go. It says, let's just keep reading. I want y'all to see where it says all deposits are sent. Jump down to G for me, y'all. Y'all see where it says G? It says disbursement. It says all penalties collected under authority of this paragraph shall be deposited into the Treasury. Not to you, to the Treasury. To the account number that you control. That's our line of credit, family. All right. So that's our line of credit, family. So if you still arguing back and forth with the front office, you don't got to do that. All right. All right. Oh, yeah, my bad, brother. That's what you're talking about. My bad, brother. But yeah, you're right then. U.S. Treasury. But you got to go through corporations to access your U.S. Treasury. Nobody can go to the U.S. Treasury straight direct and start utilizing it. We have to go through these channels. These channels are these corporations that are asking us for our applications. The problem is, y'all, we really live in a wonderful system. But the thing is, this is the land of the free. But the thing is, we got to understand how to operate in the land of the free. Because until we learn how to operate in the land of the free, we gonna keep living as slaves. Meaning we're submitting applications for jobs, and these corporations are taking our applications and submitting them to the Federal Reserve and getting Federal Reserve notes on behalf of our applications, y'all. And literally, when you sign your contract for whoever you work for, they were supposed to give you all your money up at front. But who's doing that? Nobody. All right, so meaning you're getting paid out of your own account. Meaning every time you get paid from a big corporation, they're paying you out your own trust. Because you remember, you gave them application with your social on it. So meaning they can go inside that and pull from your own account and pay you out of it. There's no such thing as background checks. There's no such thing as credit reports. You did not get that job because your background check was bad. The same thing that happened to you, same thing that happened to that person that went into the dealership and they said your credit ain't good enough. Y'all both got declined of credit. And both of y'all use applications. Both of y'all applications was submitted to the Federal Reserve for Federal Reserve notes. None of y'all got y'all application back. Think about it. Every time you got declined for something, did you ever get your application back? All your information was on that documentation. It's like you going out just outside and saying, "Hey, people, here's all my information. Here you go." How do you enforce this from your employer? Well, first of all, you got to quit. You ain't going to do none of this by still clocking in. You see what I'm saying? I'm just being honest with you. Like, you got to really think about how far behind the curve you are already. You see what I'm saying? So imagine what trying to leverage you think you're going to have when you're trying to go and you still working and you trying to go get credit and you're still working. They're like, I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about, sir? You see what I'm saying? Because if I'm somebody's boss and they still working for me and they trying to get their equity too, and I'm like, hell nah, you got to sue me. What the fuck? I need your body and your paper collateral. You giving me your body to give labor, physical labor, and you let me use your collateral, your application that you gave me at the beginning of the job or the job hiring. Every application, family. And I'm going to read that right now because that's what I was supposed to read before I read this. Y'all go to Federal Reserve Section 16 right fast. I'm going to get y'all up out of here. I know y'all want to go to the club tonight. I know y'all trying to get drunk. No, you got a section to go to tonight. No, you got to link with your homeboys. No, you got to link with your home girl. No, you got to go twerk something. I know you got to go to the club and stand on the wall and go look at everybody else and shit. All right, so go ahead and go to Federal Reserve Section 16. All right, so we can go ahead and get y'all to the club and shit. I know y'all sneaky links about to pull up in a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and get y'all up out of here. All right, so Section 16. All right, let's say here when you're there. 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 All right, say here when you're there. All right, okay. Is it true that they do an amount equal to you working for them for the 20 years? Yes, they do. Good question. I'll tell you why. We're about to read right now. Don't worry. We're about to add. That's why I stopped everything I was doing and started reading it. All right. Say here when you're there. Say here when you're there. Turn to your neighbor and say, hey, I'm there when I'm here. Turn to your neighbor and say, I'm there when I'm here. God said be there, so I'm here. Straight up, okay? All right, so Section 16, notes issued. Let's read. It says issuance of Federal Reserve notes, natures of obligations where redeemable. All right, it says Federal Reserve notes. For those that don't know what Federal Reserve notes are, those are the little green things that people die over. Those are the little things that over. Those are the things that people steal from each other from. Those are the little green things that some have the blue strips down the middle. Some people put it to their ear. You know what I'm saying? Some folks put it in their mouth. You know what I'm saying? Some people go to a certain location and see women shaking ass, and some people put this piece of paper in the panty lines of women throwing their ass. Okay, a beautiful sight to see. All right, beautiful sight to see. All right, but yeah, those are the Federal Reserve notes we're talking about, family. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Please, y'all, don't lose your relationship over me. Okay. If your man's calling, call him right now. Say, baby, listen, I'm just learning some things for us. All right. I am listening to a man, but I'm learning something for us. Baby, he go to the link so you can hear it too, so you don't think I'm lying. All right, because I already know how men be thinking. All right, why the fuck you ain't hit me back? Well, I'm supposed to be pulling up. You want me to get the wine? What kind of liquor you want? You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and hit him back, Queen. We gonna be here. Yeah, they gonna be like, who is this nigga? I swear somebody sent me that. They was like, oh, my boyfriend is. I had a conversation with you, and our conversation was so good. I had her laughing and shit like that. She was learning so much shit. She was like, oh my God. And I don't, and I just remember like after that, she was like, I don't know what it is. My guy, he just didn't feel comfortable. I don't know what it was. You know what I'm saying? I knew what it was. So I was like, yeah, he don't make you laugh like I do. That's just what it is. He just don't make you. I had you lighting up in that room. You know what I'm saying? He never did that before. He never seen you giggle with your head turned to the right before. You ain't never did that before. You never did that before. He like, what the fuck? Like, bitch, you never did that before. Turn your head right. What the fuck? But he ready to throw something at your ass. So be mindful, okay? Be very mindful. All right, I'm a very respectful man. I'm not here to take no one's woman. All right? Okay, all right, let's continue reading. All right, so this is what it is. Federal Reserve notes to be issued at the discretion of the Board of Governors, all right, of the Federal Reserve System for the purpose of making advances to Federal Reserve banks through the Federal Reserve agent as hereinafter set forth and for no other purpose are hereby authorized. So they're just letting you know that Federal Reserve notes are advanced by the Federal Reserve, okay? So when a bank tells you, hey, I'm sorry, we can't approve you, they are fucking lying to you, okay? And you only know if they're lying to you if you really know what's going on. All right, that's what's going on. A lot of y'all are just still watching my face. I've been trying to teach y'all this shit for the last 2 years. You're still clocking in. You're still stressing about a bill. You're still saying stupid shit like, oh, damn, bro, I need to tap in. Let me stop playing. And we just looking at your stress for no reason. Okay? Okay? All right, yeah, a lot of men, you know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of women follow me. That's why I'm here for the women. No offense, men, but I'm here for the women. All right, because most men do things for the attention of women. You see what I'm saying? And when the attention of women, when that bar raises, when y'all want more, when y'all expect more, and when y'all don't put up with nothing more, men is gonna Men is going to reach that bar. All right. So if all y'all women said, I ain't giving nobody my box no more until he shows me that he's a studying motherfucker, that he is a reader, okay? Because a lot of y'all men can't read. Okay, a lot of y'all men can't fucking read. He probably can count money like a motherfucker, but he can't fucking read. Okay? That's where you come in at. You need to show him how to read, okay? All right? That's why I say I'm more happy that I have more women follow me than men, okay? All right, I don't want to be in a room full of men anyway. That shit makes me feel weird. Because I'm like, okay, which one of y'all motherfuckers in here hating? Which one of y'all motherfuckers in here want to have a balls contest? Because, you know, that's all men. You know what I'm saying? Had his chest sticking. Now, who balls bigger? I want to be in a room straight women. Okay, but I'm getting off topic. Okay, I just want y'all to see my love for women. All right, so let's get back. All right, so it says here, listen, y'all, the said notes shall be obligations of the United States. Listen to that. Now, back to Brianna. Brianna, does it say that the said notes shall be obligations of Brianna? Does it say that, Brianna? Is Brianna still in the building? Oh, yeah, there she go. Brianna, does it say that obligations shall be, does it say that these Federal Reserve notes shall be obligations of Brianna Atkins? No, it doesn't. Do it even say that these Federal Reserve notes shall be obligations of the people? It doesn't. It says obligation of the United States, meaning the United States has paid your bills already. But don't believe me, let's read. All right, so it said no shall be obligation of the United States and shall be receivable. Look at this, by all national and member banks and Federal Reserve banks and for all taxes, customs, and other public dues. Well, goddamn. Can somebody tell me an example of a public due? Well, goddamn. Goddamn. Federal Reserve Act, Section 29? Sheesh. Gee willikers. Well, I'll be damned. Look at this. It says, the said note shall be obligation of the United States. Well, my Social Security card, on the back of it, it says, if it's lost or stolen, or if lost, report or send this back to the Social Security office, which is the Social Security Administrator office, which is a branch of the United States, which is also the name of my employer. And that makes me an agent because I have a Social Security card. And this card is not mine. I am the authorized user of this card. And which means when I use this card, that means the Social Security Administrator office, which is attached to the United States, pays all my debts when I do my performance. It's really that simple, y'all. It says right here, all your public dues, car note, tax bill. It says right here, all taxes. Are you paying taxes with your money? What if I told you you're supposed to be endorsing that tax bill? It's called the remittance family. You know why you don't know this shit? Because you don't read anything. You know why you don't read anything? Because none of your friends read anything. None of your families read anything either. Because that's the truth of it. You're not around any readers. So why the fuck would you read? Because if you are a reader amongst non-readers, that just means you're one of the chosen ones. And to be chosen means you're one of the rare, limited souls that know the responsibility that they uphold. And they're willing to go against 500, okay? 1,000 no's. All right, I'm willing to go against 1 billion no's just to prove everybody right. That's why I'm doing this live right now. I don't know how many people is on this live anymore. All right, again, I can't see how many. All right, I don't know who's sticking with us. We've been on here for about 2 hours now. All right, so it's just what it is. All right, so let's keep reading. It says, they shall be redeemable in lawful money on demand at the Treasury Department of the United States in the city of Washington, District of Columbia, or at any Federal Reserve Bank where I'll be. Did y'all know that there are 12 Federal Reserve banks? All right, you can Google that shit for yourself. You're not going to waste time looking that up. Just Google, where are the Federal Reserve banks? All right, okay. All right, this is number 2. We're at application. This is the big part I wanted to read. This is how you can prove your proof of income if you go to the bank and they tell you you can't utilize this, or hey, you need to show proof of income. This is how you get around that, y'all. Because if you don't get around that, all you're going to do is try to prove pay stubs. A lot of y'all still making fake pay stubs and shit like that. I used to do the same thing too, but you don't got to do that anymore. All right, you don't got to do that anymore. All you got to do is enforce the applications. Let's read what the application is, because we don't want to go off what the bank says the application is. All right, let's read. It says application for notes by Federal Reserve banks. It says any Federal Reserve bank may make application to the local Federal Reserve agent for such amount of the Federal Reserve notes hereinafter provided for as it may require. What if I told y'all that the name of your name that's on your bill is a member of the Federal Reserve System? Would y'all believe me? What if I told you your Social Security card didn't come out until 1936, after the Federal Reserve System was created? Meaning that Social Security card is a part of the Federal Reserve System. Meaning that makes you a Federal Reserve board member. That's the application that they're talking about, family. Because for those that's asking, well, they ain't talking about, they talking about the Federal Reserve application. What information, whose information is the Federal Reserve Bank using when they use this application? Whose information are they using? You see what I'm saying? We really don't understand how powerful we really are. It has nothing to do with no melanin. It has nothing to do with none of that shit. Stop separating yourself saying I'm better than that because we were here first. Yeah, you was here first, but you have no understanding of what's going on. So it's like you're not even here because you're getting labeled as naturally dead on record. That's what it is. We can look at the Sesticate Vi Act where it literally says that, but we're not going to do that tonight. Because I want to make sure y'all make it to the club tonight. I want y'all going to the club and have this shit on y'all mind. Have y'all looking at these people in the club like, man, god damn, all my motherfucking bills is paid. God damn. Let me get the fuck out of this club. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up. All right, so let's read. Any Federal Reserve bank, you may make application to the local Federal Reserve agent. The Federal Reserve agent they're talking about is from the state bank or the member bank that we submit our applications to. All right. So it says, for such amount of the Federal Reserve notes hereinbefore, provided for as it may require. It says such application may be accompanied with a tender. All right, for those that need to learn what a tender of payment is, I will Google that. All right, with a tender to the local Federal Reserve agent of the collateral in the amount equal to the sum of the Federal Reserve notes thus applied for and issued pursuant to such application. Meaning, whatever your application was on, all right, whatever your application was, whatever you apply for, meaning if that car was $50,000 and you apply for it and you submit that application is worth $50,000. All right, so if you submitted an application and they came back to you and say, oh, we can't approve you for $50,000, but we can approve you for $20,000. All right, y'all, that is a violation. Okay, it's not a violation because you haven't said anything. It's not a violation if I come into all y'all houses right now and steal everything out of it and you don't call the police. What just happened? Nothing. You see what I'm saying? No victim, no crime. No crime, no time. You see what I'm saying? Simple. All right, so let's keep reading. It says the collateral security, because they let you know that your application is your down payments. All right, the collateral security thus offered shall be notes, drafts, bills of exchange. Didn't we just read the Bill of Exchange Act? Yes, correct. That's a breach of contract if they don't, exactly. If they come back and say, no, you didn't get proof of that, you got proof of this, they're breaching contract. All right, so y'all see what it says Bill of Exchange? Or it says acceptance acquired under section 10A, 10B, 13, 13A of this act, or bills of exchange endorsed. Oh, goddamn. Why I think I talk about endorsement so much? All right, everything's right here, y'all. I can prove everything I'm doing. I can prove what everything my students that are successful are doing. You see what I'm saying? It's right here. All right, exchange endorsed by a member bank. We are the member bank. Member bank of any Federal Reserve District. We're the member bank of our Federal Reserve District. If you do a cosigner, all you did was get them inside of a deal. You see what I'm saying? All they did was get 2 for 1. So now they're pulling from both of y'all's Social Security accounts for the price of one. It might as well say co-slave instead of saying co-sign. Would you like to co-slave with me? Would you like to pay off back our own interest? That's what's really what's going on. All right, so let's read. It says, Bankers acceptance purchase under the provisions of said section 14 or gold certificates. It says on special drawings, right certificates. It says of or are fully guaranteed as to principal. Remember I told you we're dealing with principal balances, principals accounts, principals names. It says it right here, y'all. It says to principal and interest by the United States. All right, it says, or any agency thereof. Remember, the Social Security Administrative Office is an administrator. Okay? All right? So let's keep reading. All right, so, damn, where's we at? Reserve banks may purchase any or hold under Section 14 of this action, or this act, or any other asset of Federal Reserve Bank. Listen to this, y'all. Major part. Major. It says, in no event. All right, in no event shall such collateral security be less than the amount of Federal Reserve notes applied for. I'll read it again for those that don't know what that means. In no event, I don't know how simple, I don't know. This shit is really, this is credit for dummies. They should have reworded all this shit and put credit for dummies because it don't get no simpler than this. In no event shall such collateral security, meaning the application, all right, be less than the amount of Federal Reserve notes applied for. This shit is credit for dummies. All right. Only people that don't understand that is people that can't read and people that can't comprehend. They literally telling you, in no event shall such security collateral be less than the amount of Federal Reserve notes applied for. It says the Federal Reserve agent shall each day notify the boards of governors of the Federal Reserve System of all issues and withdrawals of Federal Reserve notes to and by the Federal Reserve Bank to which he is accredited. Yeah, you can't learn the suit process if you don't know how to add this stuff in it to make your claim stick. A lot of folks suing and losing. All right, let's keep reading. It says, but the said Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve System may at any time call upon a Federal Reserve Bank for additional security to protect the Federal Reserve notes issued to it. Meaning, every time the bank say, "Oh man, we're receiving loss due to the fact that you're not paying," all you do, okay, hit up the Federal Reserve Bank so you get additional security, pursuant to Federal Reserve Section 16, Part 2. Okay, simple. Simple. Let's keep reading. It says, said Board of Governors, oh yeah, I read that. It says, collateral shall not be required for Federal Reserve notes, which are held in the votes of or are otherwise held by or on the behalf of a Federal Reserve Bank. Y'all, it's up. I don't really know what more to say, y'all. It's all right. So on your bill should be three things. All right, a couple of things. All right, accepted should be at the top. All right, you should put paid to the bearer at the bottom left. All right, you need to write the bill out in Word form. All right, if you don't know how to write the bill out in Word form, go to Google right now and type in how to write a check. Go to Google right now and type in how to write a check. Go to Google right now and type in how to write a check. Your check, when they tell you how to write a check, your bill needs to resemble that same thing. Now, on to the signature part. All right, because we already talked about the fives. We already talked about acceptance. We said for deposit. For deposit should be somewhere under accepted because all you're doing is expressing what you want them to do with the bill. All right, you're putting pay to the bearer to let them know that you want to pay to the bearer. All right, you're writing in the words and figures to let them know because in any discrepancies, they go by words. They don't go by the figures that you see in the brackets. All right, meaning if you don't got words, then they can't go by anything. You see what I'm saying? So you have to write it out in the words on your bill. When you flip that thing over, you need to restrict endorse your signature. So it need to be for semicolon, your last name in lower uppers and lowers, and then your first name. Okay, last name, first name. All right, you can add your middle name also. Last name, first name, middle name. So it should be for your last name, first name, middle name. Write the whole name out. All right, it should be by your first name, all caps, your last name, all caps, because you got to remember, all caps mean your business name. So you should have your by and your for. By for a last name, first name, middle name, for first name, last name. That's a restricted endorsement. You just said the agent endorsing it is because it's by the agent for the principal. By the agent for the principal. By the agent for the principal. Simple instructions, y'all. Simple. And you enforce that 1, 2, 3. All right. Now I didn't go over your handwritten instructions. All right. I didn't go over your handwritten instructions. Now your instructions should say something along the lines of, I am the agent here on behalf of the principal. You want to actually name the principal. You put it anywhere you want. It doesn't matter. You talking about where to put what? Your signature? Your signature goes on the back of the bill. All right, but we're talking about the instructions. All right, for the folks that's in the comments, y'all get the folks together for me. Appreciate you. All right, so your instructions should say something along those lines of, hey, I am the agent, meaning your last name, first name, middle name, here on behalf of the principal, that's the all caps name, here to accept all titles, rights, and interests that's owed to the principal. You want to make sure you name the principal's names every time you say principal. All right, so let me go back to the top. I am the agent here on behalf of the principal, here to accept all titles, rights, and interests owed to the principal. All right, I hereby instruct CFO. This is why y'all need to know who the CFO is of the business that you're doing business with. So if you have T-Mobile, you need to find a CFO. Please don't ask me, how do I find a CFO? God damn. Google. Okay, Google. Click links. Search a little bit. All right? All right? You got to find out where the headquarters, who is the CFO of this business. Please don't say no dumb shit like there is no CFO of the business. How the fuck the business don't have a CFO? The CFO stands for Chief Financial Officer. Every business has a Chief Financial Officer. Guess who's the Chief Financial Officer of the name that's in all caps that's on your bills? You. Okay? All right? So, back to the top. I am the agent here on behalf of the principal. I would like to accept all titles, rights, and interests in equity owed to said principal. I would like to utilize the principal's balance to apply to the principal's account number for set off. I instruct CFO, whatever his name is or her name is, to apply the principal's balance to the principal's accounts every billing cycle. And I would like this method to be carried out every month for the remainder of the contract. All right. CFO, you have 5 business days. All right. To complete these to the aforesaid instructions. All right. You have 5 business days. If you have any problems, all right, if you have any issues completing these, if you have any issues, you're not supposed to be writing this down, y'all. That's what I'm saying. You're not writing this down. I'm not talking. I'm talking normal for a reason, because y'all trying to copy. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I'm talking fast. You got to get an understanding of what I'm saying, not just so you can copy. Everything that I'm saying right now is exactly what we just went over. The principal's balance, we need transferred to the principal's account. It's that simple. And we're putting that in the instructions. That's it. That's it. So back to the top. All right. I am the agent here on behalf of the principal. I am here to accept all titles, rights, and interests and equity owed to the principal. All right. I instruct CFO to apply principal's balance to the principal's account number on behalf of the principal for set off. Okay. Because all we're doing is instructing the CFO to do their performance. They need instructions so they can do a performance. All right. Because if we just send a bill, that's not telling them anything. We got to send instructions. All right, so when we send our instructions, let them know to apply this principal balance to the account. That's our order. Then we give them a deadline, because to have an order, there must be a deadline. All right, we send mid order, we send a deadline. All right, listen. All right, you giving them 5 business days to do what you just said at the top of your instructions. You giving them 5 business days to do exactly what you said on the face of your bill. You told them to accept it. You told them for a deposit. All right, you said to pay to the bearer, and you endorsed it. You restrict endorsed the back of it. So there should be no issues. All right. You give them 5 business days. You let them know that if they don't respond in 5 business days, all right, All right, it will be for they will be breaching fiduciary duties, and that's breach of contract. Simple, y'all. Y'all just prepping them, giving them a notice, giving them a fair warning. All right, you're sending all this to the CFO. Sending all this to the CFO. You're giving them 5 business days. You're sending this registered mail. All right, you're also sending it with a power of attorney. You must have a power of attorney in place. All right, you can simply print off a fucking power of attorney in your state. Just go to Google and just type off durable power of attorney in Florida. Or if you're in Texas, type in Texas durable power of attorney. You're switching the powers from your principal to your agent. That would give your agents authorization to act on your principal's behalf. Now they can't say, hey, who are you? You can't do this. Yes, I can. I'm here on behalf of the principal. I'm not telling y'all to pay me. I'm telling y'all to pay my principal. I got to do business for my principal, because if not, I'm going to get dealt with. You see how you switch that? You see how you can switch that? All right. So those are the 5 things that go on your bill, y'all. Hopefully y'all wrote that down on your scratch sheet of paper. All right. That's really what it is, y'all. I'm going to say this live. Y'all make sure y'all can go back to watch this. Share this to somebody that you know that's still paying bills. Share this to somebody that you know that's loving paying off shit. Okay, let them know they weren't supposed to do that. Or let them know that since they did that, they can get all their money back. All right, because under 15 U.S.C. 1615, it literally says in all consumer transactions, if a consumer prepays in full a finance charge or a consumer credit transaction, they're supposed to be reimbursed full anything that's over $1. Okay, all right, that's what it is, y'all. Again, I don't know how many folks was with us. I wish I could get to the comments, but I didn't want to hold y'all all night. All right, because I could get on this motherfucker for 7 hours. All right, and just go. All right, all right, because it's just so much information. You really don't even know you're supposed to be like, why you talking about, man? Chop it up. Da, da, da. I'm like, yo, I can't chop it up. I have to do lives. That's the best way for me to piece all this shit together. All right, I can't stand TikTok. They only let you go one minute. You feel what I'm saying? I have to speak this long. I have to. And if you don't have this long to listen, yo, you don't really have much time for no remedy, to be real with you. Because this is what's going to have to take. You're going to have to be talking like me. You're going to have to be able to break this shit down like, you see what I'm saying? Because if not, I don't know how else you're looking at this stuff. I said the same thing. But you don't get no money back until you zero the account out. You don't get no money back until you do your correct performance. And a lot of y'all gonna be trying to ask for your money back when you haven't performed nothing. Y'all about to be asking, yo, I gave you all this. I wasn't supposed to give you this. Y'all need to give me my money back. Y'all gonna be sounding like a bunch of grown-ass children. Give me my candy back. And they be like, you ain't ate your dinner yet. You don't deserve candy yet. Eat your dinner first, and then you get candy. Minor? Eat your fucking food first. You got a plate full of food. A lot of y'all are trying to do 14 accounts at one goddamn time. Y'all just learned this shit. Oh, I'm about to do all my accounts. I'm about to write all my accounts. I'm about to do all my accounts. Are you ready for 14 different lawsuits? Are you ready for 14 different no's? Because do you not know that's 14 different documentations times 2? Because you gotta have a copy for yourself and a copy for them. So that's 28 documentations that you gotta keep up with. Are you ready for that, minor? Are you ready for that? You don't even keep up with your own goddamn wallet. Come on now. I'm gonna be the security guard for self-accountability. Don't worry about that, y'all. I'm gonna be the one that's getting in folks, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's a lot of peaceful, high road folks out here that's scared to say shit to people. You know what I'm saying? They scared to say shit to people. They scared to say, hey man, you giving me bum-tivity activities right now. You looking at this shit like a fucking bum, like a fucking child. All right, you need to grow the fuck up and start reading shit for yourself. I tell a grown ass man that's way bigger than me. You see what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter. You just gonna have to whoop my ass, meet me at my event or some shit like that. But we gonna beat on you if you do some shit like that. But I'm just saying, I'm willing to tell anybody, any shape, any size, that they're wrong, because I would want somebody to tell me that I'm wrong. All right, I would want somebody to tell me, yo, you're You're wrong, man. And I'll show you why you're wrong. This is why you're wrong. This is why you're wrong. You're wrong because it says here under Federal Reserve Section 16 that the application is the collateral. All right. This is why you can't deny me, bank. All right. Let me show you why my credit score should not affect my right to credit. My right to credit is under 15 USC 1602, bank. All right. Bank. Under 15 USC 1602, it says under credit that I have the right granted. All right, it's the right granted. Nothing about no motherfucking credit score. All right, so you said you couldn't approve me because I had too many delinquents on my account. Well, that's odd because when I go to my credit report, I don't see any negatives on there. So what negative did you see? What negative? I see all positive numbers. Oh, you seen where that car company said I ain't paid them yet. Oh, you can't use that. That's discrimination. You can't use those words. You can only go off the values you see. And that's the value you see on my credit report. You see that I have credit history. You see that I have a line of 2,000, 5,000, 6,000. You see what I'm saying? So that shows you I've had credit history, and I'm trying to prove to you how my application is a security collateral. So I don't see what's the issue right now is. Because if you continue to do this, all right, now we're entering something that the federal government calls a breach of contract. Okay, and I don't want to be the guy to start filing these claims on you guys. Okay, I understand you're doing what you're told you're supposed to, and I'm being respectable by informing you of what's going on. I'm the registered owner of this account, and you're nothing but a mere manager of the account. Since I'm the owner, you're the manager. I hired y'all to manage the account. I didn't hire y'all to tell me what to do when I became in full capacity of being able to run my own goddamn account. Okay, I gave y'all full instruction on what to do with the bill. I told you that it was for deposit. All right, I was told you for deposit. I accepted it. All right, I endorsed the bag. I accepted. I approved it. Y'all have all authorization. Y'all have my permission to utilize this credit and apply it to the principal's balance. The principal said it's okay. I already talked to him. All right, I live with the motherfucker, so he told me I can do this. All right, so granted, y'all have everything. It's okay. It's okay. You can do this. I'm giving you permission. I'm giving you permission. You can do this. You have it. Okay. Yes, you need it from the top chief and staff. You have my okay. All right, go ahead. All right, push the motherfucking button. You got my aye. All right, yes, go ahead. Yes, crystal clear. All right, you need some motherfucking military codes. You know what I'm saying? Roger, Lemur, Echo, Charlie, Zulu. All right, confirmed. All right, go ahead, push that button. All right, so once that happened, all right, you let them know, hey, my application is the security collateral. All right, you guys been paid security collateral, or you already been given the Federal Reserve notes that I applied for. All right, I already see that it was advanced, and y'all was giving extra money. So I'm really getting kind of mad right now. All right, because it's like you guys are just took my stuff. Okay, I want to say shit, but I don't want to say that. And you end the call for you think I'm too aggressive. All right, I know how you customer service folks get down. All right, so I'm gonna say stuff. Y'all took my stuff, and I'm trying to utilize my stuff that was created from my stuff. All right, and you're saying no, which means this is a breach of contract of fiduciary duties. Y'all had a fiduciary duty to handle my affairs within a safe manner that protected the consumer. Since I'm the consumer's security guard, if you will, all right, I'm here to let you know that y'all affecting the consumer in many ways that you really probably can't fathom, okay? So I'm here to let you know, utilize the principal's balance to the principal's account on behalf of the principal. You have 5 business days. This is my last time saying it's not a threat. It's just a notice, okay? All right, I've already sent it through in the mail. I'm just calling y'all just to see what are y'all doing with my account. All right, I don't want to have to file this claim, but I will. All right, I love doing business with y'all. I love the new iPhone, T-Mobile. Okay, I love it. All right, I haven't had any calls drop, so I don't want to end this relationship, but I will. I fucking will. Okay? All right? That's the game, y'all. So many people about to hop in my inbox. Brother, I got to correct my status. I'm like, did I say anything about correcting status, brother? Well, you don't got to be smart. Shit, you can... I didn't know, bro. I ain't know. I'm just asking shit. Well, go ask on your motherfucking time. Go ask on your own goddamn time. Go read this shit for your own damn self. All right, because I nowhere in nothing we don't motherfucking read said nothing about no goddamn correcting status. All right, don't say nothing about no damn authenticating birth certificate. Don't say nothing about no rights to rescind. Watch how many people hop into my shit. Brother, I see that you great information, brother. I just want to say that you're helping the people. Why? Oh my gosh, I love what you're doing. I see that you was mentioned something about the federal constitution thing like that. I just need help with rescinding my contract. Blah, 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 blah. That's all I be hearing. How do I rescind? I'm trying to get out the system. How do I? A bunch of Charlie Brown teachers. That's what y'all are. A bunch of Charlie, that's all I be hearing after that. Wah, 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 wah. Every time you go off of nothing we was talking about. We over here making ham and cheese sandwiches. You talking about some motherfucking hot dogs. We making ham and cheese sandwiches, and you talking about some motherfucking hot dogs. We got everything we need, and you asking about some motherfucking hot dog buns. So again, before anybody hops into my inbox, okay? All right, because I don't really give a damn about having new clients, okay? That's not what I'm here for, all right? This shit was free, all right? I'm not even mentioning my courses. This is free, all right? Go read the Bill of Exchange Act. Go read the Federal Reserve Act, what we read today, all right? This shit is right here. This shit is Googleable. This shit is Googleable, all right? All right, ladies, if you listen to me around your guy, please bring him, okay? Bring him with you so you can learn in peace, all right? Because ain't nothing worse than listening to a male and then your guy, it's like a disconnect. You see what I'm saying? So please bring him, all right? We a family, all right? We a family, okay? So I'm going to leave this live up. I think we got to like 240 today. I think somebody commented said we got to 240. I'm going to leave this up for those to share. Make sure y'all share this shit, y'all. Make sure y'all share this. Facebook's a little bit more lenient. All right. TikTok really be, you know what I'm saying? But share this. If you're still stressing about bills, I literally tell you what to put on your bill. I literally give you a simple example what to put on your instructions. I told you what to put on a power of attorney. All right, literally, those 3 things is being sent to the CFO. I'm literally telling you where this shit goes. I'm literally telling you where this shit goes. Okay? Like my class, me personally, my personal product, I have a beginner course that's $250. I have an advanced course that's $500. If you get both of them, it's for $700. Now, I'm letting you know, you don't got to pay that. You can literally go to what I'm telling you now, and I would advise you do that anyway before you buy anything. Just so when you buy my shit, you already kind of up on speed. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people buy my shit and be like, oh, is it going to help me for my eviction tomorrow? I'm like, hell nah. Pack your shit, all right? Because they coming for you, all right? You ain't going to learn this shit in no damn 24 hours. You ain't going to learn this shit in no week. This is something you got to put time in. As y'all see, it took me almost 3 hours just to talk about it. Y'all, we didn't even read the act. We didn't even read the whole one. We were just dibbing and dabbing. Y'all see how much time this shit really takes? And y'all see why folks get mad when folks be saying you should teach this shit for free. We be like, man, you bum ass broke motherfucker. Get out the inbox. Get out the fucking inbox. What the hell? You know how much time this shit takes? You know how much back and forth I done did with corporations? You know how much time I done spent piecing this shit together, putting it in certain analogies? Yeah, it's funny to y'all. That shit wasn't funny to me in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? It's funny. It's hilarious to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all see the aftermath of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, she's breaking down. It wasn't like that in the beginning. I had to figure out, like, okay, how can I look at this shit through my life? Okay, all right, if I front 2 pounds, okay, to 5 people, okay, they owe me dividends, okay? If I front 2 applications to 2 banks, they owe me dividends, all right? So I got to look at it like that. What would I do on the streets if somebody owed me money? I would press them for it. What should I do in business if somebody owed me revenue or they're not doing what I want them to do in business? I have to press them for it. I can't go beat them up in business, so I got to sue them. I got to learn the litigation. Okay, so I just hope y'all took these notes, man. I really do. I hope you was entertained, okay? But further foremost, I hope you was informed. All right, this shit is right here in our face. Y'all get the fuck out them groups. I see that y'all started formulating the group. Listen to the person that started the group. If you don't got no remedy, Please don't do that, because you're about to have a lot of folks asking you questions, and now that's going to make you put you in a certain status that you feel like you're going to have ability to answer. So I'm here to let you know, don't follow nobody that's still paying bills, because what can they tell you? All they going to do is show you how to keep doing stuff over and over and keep practicing and practicing and practicing. Well, I think we should do that. Well, I think we should. You have been in a room full of uninformed people? I have. You have been in a room full of, I think we should do this. I think we should do this, people. Well, is anybody getting anywhere with their product? Is anybody getting, that's all you're going to be, y'all going to find the schedule to meet every week. You're going to have Thursdays. It's like, it'll be like fucking Bible studies. You know how many people go to Bible studies and really still ain't read the whole Bible? Go ask your grandma right now. How long has she been going to Bible study and she still ain't got through the whole Bible? That's what y'all are waiting on. That's what you're waiting on. Y'all gonna go through the same shit, ain't read a whole nothing, and still waiting for the leader to do everything. The whole time the leader's still stressing and still trying to figure out themselves. All right? So to alleviate that fake ass Bible study, all right, a lot of y'all just trying to find somebody to mooch off of, to do the research for you. That's why I don't do classes. That's why I don't do groups now. All right, folks be begging like, just don't go, please. I'll pay you $100. It doesn't matter. It ain't about the money. It's about the responsibility. People got money to pay. It's about folks hitting me up like, hey brother, I just hit this. Hey. Like, yo, hell nah. I love my time too much. I love myself too much. I'm too much of a narcissist. Okay, I'm too much of a narcissist. I'm too much of myself to love my time too much to just give it out for free. I don't know what y'all been told by society, all right? But I am a narcissist, and I am a proud narcissist, okay? Because if I'm not well, ain't nobody well, okay? If I didn't piece this shit together, a lot of y'all wouldn't have been able to piece it together the way you piece it up, okay? That's why I had to put myself first. That's why, okay? Proud narcissist, all right? Not narcissists that you may be dating, okay? Not narcissists that you may know, okay, a very rare narcissist. A narcissist that loves people but put themselves first. Okay, a very rare narcissist. Very rare. Okay, you heard it from me first. I am proud. All right. Okay. And I want you to be a narcissist as well. You ever seen two narcissists doing business together? Oh my God, it's beautiful. Oh my gosh. I don't got to worry about you. All I got to worry about me. And all you got to do is worry about you. You don't got to worry. What? What? That's beautiful. Imagine a room full of narcissists. That's why you don't ever see a lot of narcissists. Folks trying to act like they humble and shit. Y'all need to let these narcissists, unchain these narcissists, okay? These narcissists is what we need. We don't need these kumbaya motherfuckers looking for everybody to love them and like them. We need narcissists. That's the problem with society. Okay? That's what it is. We got too many of y'all folks that's humble. Weighing your emotions on the chest. Weighing it on your sleeve. It's too many of you that aren't putting yourself first. That's why you're getting used and abused. That's why. That's why everybody's using you like a motherfucking rug. Why wouldn't they? You feel so good at the bottom of people's feet. You feel so good. They taking their feet out, rubbing it. It feels so good. It's like expensive carpet. You've been down there so long, just stay down there. Keep being humble. Go look up what the word humble means. Go look at the etymology of humble. It means to be weak, meek, to be less than, to be beneath. Yeah, you right. You beneath. All right, you beneath, all right? Yeah. 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 Yeah, y'all, that's what's up. That's what's going on. So you can be humble all you want to. I'm not humble. And if you listen to me, if you follow my teaching, none of my teaching shows you to be humble. All right? My teaching show you how to be a motherfucking boss. All right? And not just saying it. All right? A lot of y'all clocking in and you calling yourselves a boss. What did Pee Wee Longway say in Purpose? You fuck a lot of hoes, but you still ain't got no money. What's your purpose? All right. What do you say? What do you say? You count on the clock, but you calling yourself a boss, but you still clocking in. What's your fucking purpose? Okay. 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 All right. I'm not telling you to be submissive. All right. Then you meet. I mean, you're submitting applications, so you're submitting to something. So I would say submission is a positive. I wouldn't compare submissive to humble, because you'll be amazed. A submissive woman to the right man is the most powerful piece in the puzzle. I'll tell you why. A lot of you women view submission or a submissive woman as being weak, or she just let her man tell her everything. Now, we're not talking about being submissive to a guy that's taking advantage to you. All right, we're talking about being submissive to the right leader. All right. I feel like, me personally, I feel like every woman needs a strong leader. All right. Every woman is waiting to be led. Rather, she looks alpha, like an alpha all she wants to. That's just because she hasn't found the right man that can break her down. Not negatively, but break that masculinity down. Okay, where she can be comfortable with submitting herself. All right. That's really what it is, y'all. So this whole argument going back and forth, women, men, okay. Once you show the woman what's going on, you're real, and it's straight growth, all right, she's going to follow. She might not follow ASAP, all right? She may take a little bit of time because she's not used to it, all right? She ain't used to this shit, all right? You know how many women that I've dealt with, all right, just wasn't used to my lifestyle? I call your phone and be like, yo, let's slide to Cali. Yo, let's slide to New York. Yo, you know what I'm saying? And it's, oh, I can't, I got to. And it's like our lifestyles wasn't compatible. And they thought it was just a one-time thing. When then I call your ass next week. Hey, yeah, you ready to go here next? You know what I'm saying? It's like, because that's just the time I'm on. You see what I'm saying? But they got to get used to that. So I had to realize to myself, like, okay, bro, you got to really relax. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be respectful of everybody's lives, because everybody isn't on that time. Or you can find somebody that's on the same time you on. You see what I'm saying? That's really what's going on. We're trying to be compatible with someone that we're not compatible with. All right, a lot of y'all are trying to be compatible with somebody you're just not compatible with. All right, that's just what it is. All right, I love the mother of my kids, but I'm just not compatible with them. All right, we've accepted that. We're great co-parents. You see what I'm saying? Great. I get them my kids for 2 weeks by myself, and they get the kids. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. You know what I'm saying? Great. Wonderful. All right, but we overstood. We're just not compatible. Just not compatible. A lot of y'all are with somebody that you're just not compatible with. You can try everything. Y'all go on dates for the next 5 days. Trust me, it's not the dates. Trust me, y'all can go on dates and that shit ain't gonna fix nothing. Trust me, y'all are just not compatible. All right, y'all are on 2 different frequencies. You're either lowering yourself or they're lowering themselves by dealing with you. You may be the bad bearer. You may be the bum ass motherfucker that's holding shit up. You may be stopping that person from getting to the next level. Yeah, it may be you. It may be the person I'm talking to. Yeah. How many of y'all think y'all don't do no wrong? Yeah. Yeah, I done did a lot of wrong. And I couldn't get forward until I was like, okay, yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah, that was me. Yeah. And I started getting the same type of woman. You know what I'm saying? I really learned myself through multiple women. I know that shit sound crazy as hell. I was learning myself through multiple women. You know what I'm saying? Because me personally, I couldn't learn myself through one woman. All right, I had to see, okay, because you attract what you are. All right, so meaning if you keep getting the same type of person, all right, 9 times out of 10, that's a reflection of you. Reflection of you. All right, so I would like literally get in a situation and look totally different, for somehow it end up being the same way. And I'll start complaining about why she ain't doing this, why she ain't. And I had to look at myself like, why you keep liking these types? They was who they was before they got here. They put on this look so they look like they was about it. You know what I'm saying? But why wouldn't they look like it? You see what I'm saying? You're not normal. You're not normal. So of course they're going to play like they're, yes, I can do this. Yeah. But when the proof is in the pudding, when it come down to it, when they get to bam, 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 and it's, you couldn't do it. You couldn't uphold. It sounded good. So many women think they want to get pushed until they meet somebody like me. You think you want constructive criticism. You think you want somebody to be behind you and to push you. You know what I'm saying? You think you want that. You think so. You never had it before. And when you do have it, you think, oh, my God, he always saying something. Oh, my God, man, you like my dad. You know how many women I done dated start saying, man, you act like you my dad. Like, man, because you acting like a fucking child. You still complaining about that, and I'm teaching this. So if you want to keep acting like a minor, I'm going to treat you like a minor. So no sex for you, okay? We ain't having sex no more. Like, we ain't having sex till we goddamn get this over still. Like, we on the same page. Because I can't be entering your debtor body, okay? I view myself like a creditor, all right? And I feel like all my parts, all right, is an extension of myself, all right? And I can't be entering no motherfucking debtor. All right, I'm going to say it. I can't be entering no debtor vagina. All right, that's just what it is. And I have indulged, okay? All right, I have. All right. But that is no more, okay? Because we know the value of it. All right? Because once you enter these debtor bodies, now they hooked. They start saying shit like, I ain't never had that before. I ain't never saint you. Y'all seen in Life when Claude got to the bar. Claude got, the country girl came out. She was like, I ain't never saint you before. I ain't never saint you before. What's your name? Claude forgot his goddamn name. He said, oh, I know it started with a C. Well, I'm going to call you Mr. C. You know what I'm saying? That's really be going on. You know what I'm saying? You be on some different shit and the sex good. Oh, my goodness. It's a done deal. They start being in la la land like, I've made it. Ah, yes, he's the one. Oh my gosh. He's going to endorse all my bills for me. He's going to do everything for me. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, I don't got to do anything. Just to hit a brick wall. That shit be funny too. Cause I be seeing it transpire. Everything be looking good in the beginning. I be like, man, I see where this is going. She still ain't studying. I'll be hearing y'all stories during the day. Oh yeah, I did this. I can play. Ain't nowhere in the story did it say I took my ass and I studied today. It's amazing. It's amazing. As soon as I make a live, oh my gosh, the live was doing numbers. You're really helping people. Why the fuck you ain't helping yourself? I had to really start saying narcissistic shit. Like, you in the motherfucking gym with Jordan and ain't getting no shots up right now. She said, oh, you think you Jordan? I said, motherfucker, yeah, I'm Jordan. Yeah, I'm Jordan. Like, what the, yeah. The fuck? Why wouldn't I be Jordan? Can I get you to the Super Bowl? Yes. Can I get you to the finals? Yes. Yes. You in the gym with me right now sitting on your ass. You know what? Get the fuck out. You know what? Bro, y'all, my cutoff game's so cold. I be cutting them off like Trump. You're fired. All right, no ifs, ands, or buts. Someone might be on here. You done got I got cut off before. Yeah, I cut off before. No games. Don't got no time to play. Don't care how big your booty is. Don't care how fluffy your breast is. Don't care how many injections you done got. Okay? I don't really like that shit anyway. Okay? All right? None of that shit matters to someone that's overstanding what's really going on, because you're just going to be a liability at the end. You're going to be calling my phone, hey, can you buy me this? Hey, can you buy me this? Hey, can you buy me this? Then you're calling me daddy and shit in bed, making me feel like a pedophile, like I'm fucking a daughter or something. Some weird shit, you know, this westernized shit. You know what I'm saying? You still calling motherfuckers daddy. Some of y'all men like being called daddy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like them little schoolgirl outfits and shit. You know, because you're a fucking pedophile. You know what I'm saying? You're a secret pedophile, not knowing. That's what that shit came from. Who y'all think was the first woman that said daddy in sex? Was the little girl that was fucking her daddy. Where y'all think it came from? Where y'all think it came from? Oh, yes, you can do all this contract shit for your business because this is his business. Yeah, I never understood that. Don't call me daddy. And y'all really think about it. Men calling women, hey, ma. Don't call me daddy. I ain't your daddy. Now you getting confused. Now you got to put. Now if you got a real daddy, you got him as daddy. Then you got me and daddy, and you got the wet emojis beside that, so you can differentiate the two. Or you put the zaddy, like that's like putting a little zest on it changes anything. It's still daddy. It's still you still fucking somebody you call daddy. Man, what next motherfucker to call me daddy in bed getting kicked out? Straight up. Straight up. Get the fuck out. You better say something else. You better say, I don't know, you better say something. Better say something. For real. Yeah, better say something. But yeah, that's what the live is, y'all. It's the info. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, child support is a bill. Everything is a bill. All right, everything is a bill. All right, everything is a bill. Yeah, they be like, you like that, daddy? I'm like, no. Go to your room. The fuck? No, go to your room. The hell? You're on punishment. Yeah, you better say so. Big D, yeah, say something. Say something. Make up a goddamn name. We can get in the bed and we can create fictional characters, because this game is about create entities. When we get in the room, we can create entities. All right, I can be a guy named I don't know, Troy Vincent. All right, and Troy Vincent came from France, and I walk in the motherfucking room with a French accent. You know what I'm saying? You call your name Cruella de Vil. You wearing Cruella de Vil. Now I'm, you know what I'm saying? We just now you know what I'm saying? Just doing crazy, weird, like, you know what I'm saying? Just having fun. All right, we can role play, but do not call me daddy. We can do any role you want. Do not call me daddy. I don't want to feel like it's no incest shit going on, period. All right, do not call me daddy. All right? All right, papi, for all this Spanish. All right, I'm not your papi, okay? You got a papi. All right? All right? Okay? All right? That's what it is. So really, this is what it is, y'all. This is what it is. It's the information. This was the game. I hope y'all was entertained. I hope you was informed. I hope you was educated. Everything that we spoke about tonight, all you gotta do is Google it. It's that simple. All you gotta do is Google it. It's that simple. All you gotta do is Google it. It's that simple. All you gotta do is Google it. It's that simple. All right. Peace and love, y'all. Tap in with me if you want. Yeah, in bed, call me the endorser. I don't know, give me a name like that. Call me the, ooh, you like that enforcer? You like that endorser? You like that creditor? Yeah, call me creditor in the bed. Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, that's my name. Call me creditor. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so if you want a class, tap in with me. I got 2 classes, a beginner course, $250. My advanced course is $500. If you buy both of them, you get them for $700. I would highly advise folks to buy the beginner before you get the advanced, all right, because the beginner class sets you up as the overstanding, all right, overstanding, okay? You'll get the overstanding, then you get the advanced course so you can execute. Everything we talked about tonight, meaning how to execute, is in my advanced course. All right, literally, all this info we talked about tonight, it goes even more in depth in my advanced course. Yeah, I might come out with some creditor porn, okay, straight up. All right, let me stop, man. I'm just we just having an adult moment right now. It's dope. It's a dope time. But yeah, all kind of shit. Creditor films, creditor skits, creditor amusement parks. You know what I'm saying? We going nuts. All right, so yeah, that's what it is. I'm gonna post this. I'm gonna keep it up. Make sure y'all shares. Make sure y'all put viewers discretion is advised for any children that hears this last part that we was talking about. We don't want to. All right, okay. It's a little fun at the little razzle dazzle after the class. You know what I'm saying? A little razzle dazzle. You know, all y'all over 18. You know. All right, okay. All right. That's what it is, y'all. Peace and love, happiness in the words of Marvin Gaye. All right, y'all have a good night.